in YouTube community guidelines. What's up, everybody? What's up? Yo, I was listening to Void, you know. Uh wow. That's way too specific to my peace of mind, you know what I mean? Like this shit sounds like what I usually feel like, what I usually think. So, I'm kind of on one, you know what I mean? I'm too pumped up. It's too fucking dialed into what I be and what it is. All right, everybody. Let me make sure that the microphone, the volume, all that good shit is on. How about it? How about you? Because we're gonna have Jimmy come up and play some music for us. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Big up, Jimmy. Um, yeah. Specifically, I asked him. I gave him like a handful of songs, 4 songs. Uh, he was on recently and didn't get that attendance, brother. He did not get that attendance. So he played a few songs there. Go ahead and look back, please. Um, I kind of probably made a faux pas where I said, "Hey, why don't you play such and such a track?" And he was like, "Oh, another one in G." My fault, man. My fault. I don't want to limit his creativity, but I did give him a little bit of homework and trying, because thank you for the likes, thank you for the attendance, everybody. Don't hesitate to chat in. What is up? This is going to be fantastic. Like I said, man, I was listening to Void. It's probably way too specific to my mind frame. You know what I mean? So if Brother Joe G is feeling himself, it's just because I was wound up that way. What's up, Rusty? Rusty, we got Jimmy coming in tonight, man. Play some music for us. He's putting the kids to bed right now. He's reading them some stories. He's doing that good thing. But he'll be up here, bro, as far as I know. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, he recently played a few songs and whatever up here, and there was not a good attendance. I'm sorry for that. But I gave him a little bit of homework. I said, hey, why don't you play such and such 4 songs or whatever? We'll see what he comes up with. It's all up to him. What's crack a lacking, brother? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. So yeah, I gave him that, as a focus. And I was also thinking, you got so many songs in your repertoire, Jimmy. You know what I mean? That if you do several appearances here over time, not to wear anybody out, but I can always advise that you do some of your different songs so that we have a wide variety of banana to listen to. But yeah, Rusty, hey, Rusty, did you listen to that song "Human Condition" on Jimmy's Bandcamp? I asked him to play it tonight. I really hope he does. I don't know, but he is gonna come up. He's just putting the kids to bed because he's a good man, guys. He's a good man on top of everything else. Thank you for those likes, man. Thank you for those likes. I'm gonna send him the link. So give me a minute here. Give me a minute. Yo, daughter, I'm live. I'm sorry I didn't prompt you up. Sorry about that. If you need something, baby girl, let me know. Whoo. So anyway, let me go ahead and. Oh, you didn't listen to that song specifically? That's cool. That's cool. I just thought it was a cool one. He's got a lot of cool songs. He's a fucking poet. He's our drummer. That's what my wife and I will always say. Jimmy is our drummer, but that's because we pay him off. I need to own the music that I write. That's why we pay him off. We pay him for performance and whatever. Obviously, not a lot. He's a good man, as I said. All right, let me send him a link. I'll be right fucking back. How about that? How about that, y'all? Just said, why ya? Just said, why ya? Boom, bada boom, boom, boom. Hopefully, I'm back in. Jimmy, no different than anybody else. If you have any trouble joining in or whatever, I'm on Do Not Disturb. So come up here in the chat and let me know, my brother. Thank you. All right, so that's the deal, man. We're trying to get Jimmy up tonight. I have no agenda ahead of that except just to say hi. How is everybody? Thanks for the likes. How's it going? What's life doing to you? Wow, guys. I went I'm looking at it. I got this overfilling basket of just the shelf stable items. But I went Thanksgiving shopping with my dad, right? Because my mother passed away, so I'm taking it over. He gave me that call last week and said, "You want to do Thanksgiving?" And I was like, "Thank you. Thank you for fucking calling me, brother." Yo, Smooth Keys, I watched your live tonight, my man. I watched your live. It was awesome, bro. This evening is I'm doing great, my man. We're gonna have Jimmy come up and play some music. So my join-in link is reserved for Jimmy side by side. I definitely caught your live tonight, Smooth Keys. Hopefully, you got the likes and comments and all that good stuff. Respect, respect. So I put on Jimmy on a little bit of a homework assignment. I said, "Hey, why don't you play these four songs? Just suggestion for tonight," because he played, a few others the other night, and I mean it was like a couple weeks ago or a week and plus, and unfortunately nobody was there. Nobody was there, and he was like, "Did you think I wasn't gonna show up?" And I was like, "Yo, I've had one of those days where I don't know what's gonna happen, bro. I'm glad you fucking showed up, you know." So he's a good man, man of his word. He'll be here tonight. I told him I'm going to go ahead and start it up because it's hitting nearly 10 o'clock around here, Eastern. Cheers, everybody. So, Jimmy, I must let you know I'm going live, so I have the do not disturb on my phone. If you do have any trouble getting in with the link I gave you, come in the chat. Let's talk about it there. Thank you guys for those likes, man. Please click like 3 more. What up? Why not? Why not? Sub up to your uncle. Uncle who? Uncle me? Go ahead and drop his link, Jessica. I know about your uncle and your relationship with that man. Cheers. I'm glad that you guys are so cool. So please drop his link in the chat so that people can sub up. My hair is not looking that fucking bad. You guys don't even know I got it cut recently, right? Because I told the dude to be careful. I don't walk around with split ends, man. I either grow it or cut it out. So I'm not a split ends motherfucker. Uncle Randy. What's up, Randy? Peace to you. I did watch a little bit of you and Mom on last night, Jess. And you can go ahead and tell your mama that I miss her. She needs to come around here, get on my channel. You know what I mean? But anyways, peace, Jessica. I have Jimmy coming up tonight. That's the agenda. That's the deal. So I have not smoked any weed today because I was out with my dad all day. So I got all that shit for fucking Thanksgiving, and it's just blowing up. Well, I can't let the music do the talking until he comes up, unless you want me to, 4 5s could do a little song for you, but my song is probably gonna suck. So I gotta just use my gift of lips, my bullshit, my talk. Jessica knows what I'm saying. She got the singing and the talking. You know what I mean? So hell yeah. And me, I'm just a bass player, man. I'm an accompanist. It's nice when you play a song and you let me play along. Okay. The vocals that I do in a karaoke way or with Nobby and stuff like that. Good Lord, I'm not qualified, but nobody else is here to take that seat. Vocals, is that the end of the line for me or is drums the end of the line for me? I think vocals are. I think I can get a little bit better of a beat on a drum than I can with my shitty voice. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Love to everybody. Thanks for coming around. So yeah, we're waiting on Jimmy James to come up, brother Keys. When Jimmy James come up, he'll let the music do the talking. But I tell you what, I'm gonna interview him a little bit too. Hmm. I put the channel back to Joe G, but again, the reason I did Joe's show for that minute, not only because of my bad reputation, but also because my channel doesn't have to be my name. Yeah, I know what I mean. Yeah, I know what I mean. Cheers, everybody. So I didn't smoke any fucking weed today. I got to get on it, man. Jessica, I'm making the beer look good again. Bringing beer back. Yeah, so I will say, like right now, it's been a couple weeks. Yeah, my hair is looking good right now. I got it cut, but it was kind of a secret cut because when they cut me all around the sides before the summer, I did not have to go. So now I got some decent side length and all of that. Before I go bald as a natural human, I want to play with this hair. I want to look good, because when I go bald, I ain't got no choice. You know what I mean? I'm going to look like a fucking bowling ball, and that's bullshit. My wife hates that too. She hates like the sort of so-called strong man that shaves and bicks it down. She hates that shit. So it's gonna suck when I lose my hair in that way. Damn woman ain't gonna want to pet me anymore. Fucking hell. Excuse me. Me a couple 3 times. What's up? Hello, go ahead. I'm on. I think I sent him the link. Yeah, I did. I did. So whenever Jimmy's ready, man, he was reading bedtime stories to his daughters. He's a good man. That's what I'm trying to say. So thank you. Please click like 2 more times, guys. Let's get there. Let's get there. I totally appreciate it. Please have some patience. Let him come in. What's going on, William? Here we go again. Bash, bash, bash. Whatever, man. I love that. Him and him, by the way. Yo, the Memphis Chicks right there. You know what I'm saying? That's KC Royals, but he was in the Memphis Chicks. Talking about Bo Jackson. I'm talking about Canseco. Those guys are kings, brother. They're kings. Anyway, what's going on with you, William, man? So wonderful to spend time with you. So wonderful to spend time with your sister. You guys are so great up there. I don't remember exactly where, but you say Toronto area, right? East Coast. East Coast. So big up Canada, bro. Big up Canada. And big up you guys. You guys are awesome. I watch your lives. I love traveling around. I understand that you say you broke a bit of piece of your Oakville, Ontario. There you go. I understand that you broke a piece of the chair. You guys maybe not going to be mobile right away, but when you get it fixed, dude, out there, on the streets, it's fantastic. You guys have a great live stream. You guys have a great live stream, you and your sister. So respect to you, man. Humbly, I say so. Humbly, I say so. And thank you for all your attendance and attention, bro. I really love that. YouTube family. YouTube family, guys. We really are, man. Especially the creators. Not to diss anybody else. I love chatters and everything else, but especially the creators. You guys keep doing the YouTube thing. Don't ever give it up. If you guys want to know about hate comes through to Joe too. You know what I mean? Like it really does. But hey, we got to be above that. Well, hey, William, I would say don't retract your messages. Even my mods know, I don't want anybody to retract any messages. Let's address it, but it's okay because it was your choice. But hey, hell yeah is the right way. That's right. Everybody sub up to Jessica. Everybody sub up to William. You guys, please share your channel links right here and now. Okay, that'd be great. That'd be great. You guys are nothing but a pleasure. I love my fellow YouTube family and my fellow YouTube family creators. Smooth Keys, William, Jessica, Dougie Doug. It's endless. The list is endless, so let me not just keep going. Oh, let's keep going because Jimmy's not here anyway. Who else, man? Who else? Big up in the system. Oh, Eye of Creator, Andy. Everybody check that out. Nabi Noble. Everybody check that out. All you guys share your channels. You know what I mean? You go live tomorrow, I'll be there, William. I'll be there. I'm not going live tomorrow. If Jimmy shows up tonight and we do our show, that's the thing, right? put it in the bag, put it in the can. I don't have plans to come up tomorrow, William. So I will be there, my brother. I will be there, my brother. Please click like 2 more times, everybody. Cheers. It's time. I told you I haven't smoked any weed today. I got to do that, man. It's legal in Virginia, everybody. This channel is 420 friendly. It's not intended for children. If you feel like you're too young to be here, please click like on the way out and share it with your older, cooler relatives. Jessica knows what I'm talking about because I'm waiting for mom to come back up. Thank you, William. That's awesome, bro. Everybody sub up to William. Watch him tomorrow, man. Watch him tomorrow. He's going live. I'll be there. Everybody sub up to Jessica. Thank you, everybody. Smooth Keys is smooth. It's youtube.com at Smooth Keys 793. So I'll put that out there too. You know what I mean? Easy enough channel right there. Smooth Keys 793. I watched his live tonight. Okay. Awesome, bro. Awesome, bro. I loved it. Even though I was busy, prepping and doing all that. Please, Smooth Keys, you drop your link in, or Jessica, you could do that too. It's youtube.com/at Smooth Keys 793. All right. Peace, everybody. Thank you. We're waiting on Brother Jimmy. I'm not the show tonight. All right. Making the beer look good, though. That's what Jessica says. Jessica says they hate to love you and love to hate you. That's what she says. Jessica is a brilliant individual, by the way. I don't know what you guys know about it, but Jessica is a brilliant individual. And her mom. And her mom. Yep. They're both brilliant, at least. And her uncle. Share your uncle's channel, Uncle Randy, again, bro. Don't goy. Don't goy. That isn't even how you spell goy. So yeah, I went to holy shit, I'm looking at just the shelf stable items of what I picked up for Thanksgiving. Cause I gotta take over. Mama passed away. I gotta take over. I'm so glad my dad gave me the authority to take Thanksgiving over. So we went out there and we picked up, all of the supplies, most of the supplies. Some of them we have to do 1 or 2 days out, like fresh salad and stuff like that. I'm not going to keep that for a week. I'm going to do that straight. So my family's going well, William, and I'm looking at our Thanksgiving haul over here. And good Lord, it's going to be grand. It's going to be a grand time, a grand feast, and hopefully a tribute to mom. You know, Chips ahoy, mom. You know what I mean? I love you. I miss you. You know it. But I'm going to carry on, and I'm going to carry on in the way that you would want to, which is having a good fucking time. I forgot to get wine today. My mom's a wine person. I don't drink that. I don't drink it. But guaranteed, the 1 or 2 days ahead of Thanksgiving when I finish and I get the rest of the stuff I need, like fresh bread and uh, uh, salad and the things that are not shelf stable, guaranteed I'm gonna buy 2 bottles of wine and bring them in too for Thanksgiving. It'll be at my father's house, which was her house. Um, their answering machine message is still her voice. I'm gonna talk to him because I think they should probably get rid of that. Unfortunately, you always have to move forward in life. You have to move on. So I don't know what you guys think about that. If you have an opinion, let me know. But my mother's voice on their answering machine, I don't believe it's going to be appropriate for a long, because she passed away, and it's not appropriate, I don't think, to keep that out there. Yeah. So they may feel sentimental or something about it, but we'll see. We'll see. Mm. My dad's a great man. He's a great man. He's always been a great man. and he's always bailed me out, but he will not bail out anybody, who doesn't deserve it as an adult. I've never been to Canada, William. Um, the state of the world these days, right, William? Like, let's be honest. I don't really feel like I should ever leave the country. And if I do, probably Mexico forever. Jimmy's in the house, man. Jimmy's coming up. Everybody subscribe to Jimmy. It says he has 4 subscribers. Come on now. What's up, Jimmy? It says you got 4 subscribers. We need to fix that shit, man. Everybody subscribe to Jimmy. What the hell, Hey, man, surprise, surprise. I mean, we're already live. That's what I mean. So you're
Yeah,
on, you're wearing it well.
I'm glad that I was able to make it. It was a hell of a work day today. Got stuck
I
out
believe you, bro.
doing the old HVAC. Stuck out in there. The 40 degrees, starting to get a little
Yeah.
nippy.
Isn't
Start
that funny, right? It was like today was the first really cold day. William says hi. Jessica says hi. But yeah, so it was the first like cold day. But isn't that fucking funny? When you start going out there and working, then you're overheated, and then you take off your shit and you're freezing again. You know what I mean? It's a good way to get sick, brother.
Yeah, I feel like I got probably gonna have a cold coming on soon. Like the little changing of the season deal. I always seem to get.
Anton was like hung up on some shit and spit on me the other day. And I was like, oh, I'm going to get sick over that, over his like acidy evil spit. Like, cause I haven't been sick in years, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I try to take care of myself. But I was like, that evil spit, that hate, that's going to get me sick. But it all resolved by the end of the day. Look forward to that, man. Your daughters are going to grow up and be big, huge fools too, eventually.
Yeah, uh, they're right now. Their immune systems are like solid. They're good.
Yeah, they're bulletproof, bro. Smooth Key says, "What's up, brother Jimmy?"
Hey,
Smooth Keys was live tonight. I checked that out. Big up, Smooth Keys.
hey, long time no see, Smooth.
Hell yeah, Jimmy caught some of your best shows. Smooth.
Got this
Seriously.
one out later on the rewind. Cool.
Yeah, and like, hey, we didn't have great attendance last time you were on. Like, it was like a sleeper. It was a quiet situation. So everybody, check that back. It's endlessly rewatchable. I promise. Jimmy,
Well,
let me show you this. I was all sharing this around yesterday, so it's just in hand. But I gotta show you this. You got the Goons 7-inch, remember the first one?
yeah.
I have several versions of it. But fucking Brian sent me the test pressing.
Mm-hmm.
He
Cool.
sent me a test pressing. And I'm sorry for Aaron, the drummer Aaron, but the struggles that he's had, he's a tattoo artist and a junkie, right? So the struggles that he had, he lost his test pressing along the way. And so Brian had a little bit of a mental struggle about whether he wanted to give it to me or not, because it's the last one on earth. You know what I mean? But he felt like, you know what, Aaron, you deserved it. You lost it, you deserved it. So tough love, brother. How you been doing? Oh, you're playing the burner, the burn.
Yeah, it's been guitar's been sitting out in the car, taking it, doing lessons and stuff. So I had to tune it up a little bit. Last time I think I was like ridiculously out of tune. It was like sounded like crap probably. So I
You
apologize.
probably were. You probably were. It's fluctuating temperature, brother. Let's entertain the people. This is for the masses.
So you had some requests last time we talked. Some of them I couldn't do. I couldn't pull off the Pretty in Pink in time. I don't know, but
but you probably understood the integrity and the reason I'm asking you when you looked into it. That's a great song, Jimmy, and it's also in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, you
So at
know,
least you can understand why I'm pushing you. Eventually, let's get that out. You know what I mean? But
I,
of course, rehearse it, man. Make it beautiful. Make it wonderful.
I looked for the song from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the one that's like, what is it? Is it Jackson Brown? I can't remember. Like, she's gonna be
Oh,
somebody's
she's probably somebody's girl tonight. Gonna shine tonight. Ooh, that one. She's probably somebody's baby tonight. Yeah, man. I know you love that movie. And by the way, I know your mom threw that movie on you. And fuck yeah, that was one of those movies we had on beta.
That was the first time I saw a chick naked. It was like never.
No shit. And she was smooth as a seal too. Probably brought you up.
I'll never stop like being in love with what's her name, the actress. I can't remember her name off top. I'm getting
I don't
Alzheimer's.
know if you're talking about I don't know. You talking about titties or you talking about laying in the bed?
Laying in the
Jennifer,
dugout.
Jennifer Jason Lee or whatever, and then
Jennifer Jason
Phoebe Cates. Phoebe Cates.
Jennifer Jason Lee. Like even when I see her to this day, I'm like, man, that is a good looking older gal there.
That's
You know,
okay. You know what? Being a musician, you know what I'm all about? Ione Sky,
but
Donovan's daughter.
not that even that much older than me. If you think about it, it's like we're
Hell
compatible.
no. Hell no.
That shit could actually happen. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah, yeah. So, do you know there's an actress named Jennifer Garner. She's like 1 year younger than me, right? You know that actress?
Yeah, yeah.
She was in, I think her lead was in Devil Wears Prada, where she was second lead or whatever. But anyways, Jennifer Garner, it's so funny because I always lie to people and say I went to school with her because I went to school with a girl named Jennifer Garner that was the same age. So I just lie. I'm just like, yeah, I went to school with Jennifer Garner, which is true. It's just not the one you're thinking. Smooth keys. Good night, William. See you later, bro. You don't want to listen. I mean, hopefully you can hear the music when you lay down, bro. But yeah, Smooth Keys always says let the music do the talking. Yes, Smooth Keys, but my job is doing the lip flapping. You know, I got to do that. So, and we're going to interview him later. But first, let's get a couple of songs in. You're absolutely right, Smooth Keys. Let the music do the talking, Jimmy. Well, hey, man. Even though you're introing, why don't you introduce the name, man? Let's talk about what you're going to play.
Just little intro music for you. So one of your requests was "Human Condition."
Peace, peace, Rising Star. How you doing? Yes, it was. Yeah, man. Yo, so we got Rusty. Rusty's in the chat. Rusty's in the house. He went on to your he didn't hear Human Condition yet because I asked him, but he definitely went on to your band camp and he loves your tracks, dude, and he loves your poetry. I'll just put it that way.
Well, that's great, man. To always have somebody. I mean, you're. I guess you're the guy, right? You know. You know. I
That's what
guess
they say, man.
guy. You know. He's the guy who's been giving me the likes and stuff. Thank you. Appreciate it. Like I'm glad somebody likes my stuff. That's all I want. You know, that's all I want is people to, you know, get into my stuff. If you're a musician and you want to sing my songs and you want to make a little different version or something like that, just doesn't matter. Just let me know. I'm not trying to like uh, you know, not share my stuff with people. I'm trying to
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. If you got something to impress Jimmy with, email him up. I'm sure it's Jimmy Space 777 at something.
Um, my email.
Nah, they don't want me to talk anymore, man. Let's proceed with the human condition, and you play the song. I'm an asshole.
In our darkest hours, we learn to live. When the living's sour, we forget how to give. It's a human condition we know so well. We can't distinguish living from being in hell. So in our bravest moments, we forget ourselves. And when we're tired and weary, there's nobody else. Does it really matter? Nobody knows. The one thing we can do is reap what we sow. But it seems the darkest just before the sun rises. And the things we dread might be blessings in the sky. Well, the road is rough, but it's all we have, so we take it all in stride. Well, I guess that's just this thing that we call life. And when we look for answers for things we can't comprehend, we divide ourselves and nobody wins. But isn't it convenient to choose a side? It all seems like distraction from what they're trying to hide. But it seems the dark is just before the sun. And the things we dread might be blessings in the sky. The road is rough, but it's all we have, so we take it all in stride. Well, I guess that's just this thing that we call life. So what's it all about then? Why are we here? And is it necessary to live in fear? It's a human condition you can't outrun. Some say we never find out till it's over and done. But it seems the darkest just before the sunrise. And the things we dread might be blessings in disguise. The road is rough, but it's all we have, so we take it all in stride. Well, I guess that's just this thing that we call life. Well, I guess that's just this thing that we call life.
Hell yeah, man. So the wraparound is we take it all in stride, right? Like I get that, like I love the dynamics, my brother.
That's a different version. I've never played it that way before. I played it the more slow down acoustic kind of, you know,
Yeah.
different. The version that you hear on the Bandcamp, and I don't think that that's published anywhere else right now. It's only on jimmycross.bandcamp.com. And you,
JimmyCross.bandcamp.com. This is not commercialism, it's hype. That means you can go there and listen to it for free. That means you can get it for free. But there you go. And
You
pay your way. Pay your way. Get the
can,
man a coffee.
you can
Coffee's
also,
$5 these days, brother.
if you want to give me $1, you can, but you don't have to
Mhm.
download it for free. But the version of that song on there is way faster, bluegrassier, with some sick banjo on it. I gotta say, myself.
Hey man. Hey
You know,
man. I hear you. I hear you. I wrote a weird, like, grindy song back in the day, but I realized I need you to play banjo on it because it would be like bright and poppy, although the same sort of realm. We'll work on that when we get together, man. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple songs where I detune to C because I know all these heavy metalists, they're all detuned, sometimes
D-
B or whatever. But I'm at least gonna hit C and then see what happens. You know what I mean? Just so we have a little free way to get along with.
well, there's all kinds of stuff you can do. I mean, Scruggs used to tune up to G sharp and then tune down to D, so it was like in this realm that you could never get to. Like when you listen to the recording, it's like what is this, like bagpipe tuning or something? Like it's like you just, and then plus it wasn't always A440 that everybody was tuning to in
Right,
back
right.
back in
Hey,
the
Smooth Keys, see you later. Tell Big P to suck my dick. Tell that
between.
motherfucker he's irrelevant. And by the way, when you're there, we've already asked Jessica's dog. Jessica's dog said Big P sucks. So there you go. Not to interrupt you, Jimmy, but Smooth Keys is leaving, and he can go to Big P. So when was the A, like the A is the one you're talking about, the 440 hertz or whatever, right?
Yeah, well, between the 1920s and late 40s, people tuned to something. It was like C620 or something like that. It was like that was the
So it'd be like 620. I think these are not hertz, but they're megahertz, right?
yeah,
They're megahertz.
it was the standard tuning fork that everybody tuned a piano to back then, or something like
Right.
that.
Right on. Right on.
So everything you hear, that's why when you listen to stuff from back in the day, it's not just because it's recorded at higher speed or on shittier analog equipment. It's because they were actually playing higher and singing higher then. They just
Right.
were. That was just like, I guarantee you, if you walked around a town in that time, people's voices were higher because
Yeah,
they were.
yeah, yeah. Just like the old school, like, remember when they transitioned to talkies in the movies, right? Some people did not have a commanding voice, but the ones that they accepted were, more of the radio, like, hey, motherfucker, big high voice. Hey, look what happened. Like they loved that shit back in the day. They were tuned up higher. Therefore, when I come over, I'm going to detune to a C relative because the heavy metalists, by the way, like I said, they'll tune down to B or less. But I'm gonna do a C just as an experiment, just see what we can get away with for the first couple of days. And it's because not only have people's ears and palates adjusted, but it's also these piece of shit devices we uses. The phone with the little buzz buzz speaker. If you tune it down lower, at least those sound waves, which are further apart, but they move further. The sound waves that are lower tone, they're further apart in peaks, but they move further. Let's move further, Jimmy. Yeah,
So
you tell Big P go fuck himself. You tell him, he's a goat. He's got the brain of a fucking squirrel. It's a goat with the brain of a fucking squirrel. Please click like 2 more times. Let's go. But anyways, I hope you have fun over there. Big Buddha for him.
Right. Anyway,
Even
so
Jessica's dog, he wants to throw up at the mention of Big P. So go ahead and give it to good old Big P.
so
Jimmy, you're not
this
in the controversy, Mike. You're gonna play the next song.
this is one that I'm just gonna throw out, man. And like I don't know why, but like it's never been done anywhere before. Except for one time when you and me were sitting in a parking lot, and I was kind of
Oh
like
hell
giving you a demo on it, but I wasn't.
yeah, yeah.
I didn't have the shit there.
I
So
remember that, and Jimmy, like, remember what we said. I will throw vocals for you on that. You know what I mean? Because I'm
yeah,
not a singer, but I get it. I get it. So I remember that. But you tell the people, man. Tell the people.
you're already reading my mind, man. Like yeah. So it was like I wrote this because I just like the transition of GGA and then switching it to DAG. Like it's like just doing that is the formula for a good song. I swear it doesn't matter what you're doing or what genre it is. If you make that switch somewhere in there, it's gonna be a hit. It's gonna be a hit, I tell you.
It's gonna be a hit. Let's pinch the voice. It's gonna be a hit, I tell you, big boy. Hey, guess what? You know, it's kind of like chopsticks. It's up there in the GA and all that good shit.
Yeah. So yeah, that blends our two little things together. So I'm gonna do it. Um, from it's called Without Love, and it's that's the working title anyway. And I wrote it kind of for my wife and others, just strong women in general.
Yo, respect to your wife, man. Absolutely, bro. And like I said, if I alienated people by saying, Big P suck my dick, you guys suck my dick too. All four of you can leave, and I'll get new fucking subscribers tomorrow. Fuck you.
Okay, I guess they don't like me because I got a camo jacket on or something. I don't know what the fucking deal is. It's hunting season. What the fuck? I like to eat. So here's the song. It's a working progress. It's not even on the Bandcamp. It's just for you. You and I were meant for each other, all right. People scratch their heads when asked who would win in a fight. And we pick each other up when the other is down. If you mess with one of us, better watch your back, because you know the other is around. People say down at the bottom is where we thrive. And if we're not working at killing each other, we don't feel alive. But there ain't nobody better together when push comes to shove. And at the end of the day, our lives are everything that we dreamed of. But without love, without love, without love, we'd never survive. I knew when I met you that I was in for a ride. Somehow I knew that you'd always be by my side. And if we both will never admit when we are wrong, 'cause there ain't nobody better together when push comes to shove. The ways that we do it, maybe more than the stars above. This is so cheesy. It's a concept. But without love, without love, without love, we couldn't go on. Without love, without love, without love. Now can you imagine it can turn into a circus mind thing?
That's right. Yeah, now you're going into a next phase, brother. Yeah,
Like,
Jenica just got home, Jimmy. So I had to let her through and everything like that. Hello. She says hello. Wait, say it. Tell him. Hello. Hi, Jimmy. Yep.
howdy.
How are you? You can't. You're not even in camera yet. Oh, there you go. Hi.
Monica,
She just ran home from work in the freezing cold, double work today. She worked 2 fucking jobs, you fucking losers. You know what I mean? Go suck Big P off. Go suck the little Big P off of him. Fuck
yeah,
yourself. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
I worked 2 jobs today too, brother. We
She
all
did. She did. I worked 3, but they were all with my dad. And I didn't get paid.
we all.
But I had a lot of, we went through a lot.
So that's really all I brought to the table tonight with those 2.
2 songs? Good Lord. Okay, it's the interview section then.
Well,
Jim, now, uh, just my garb. It's a Wild Stallions shirt, right? So here's interview question number 1. Who are your 3 favorite fictional bands? I know you like Crucial Taunt, so I'll take that off the list right away. What kind of fictional bands does Jimmy love? Not bands that are real. It could be Death Clock, that qualifies. It could be the Spiders from Mars.
were the Commitments a real band?
No,
That
no, they're my fucking favorite fucking fake band. Yeah, they're not real.
they definitely are the number one, just right off the bat. The Commitments by far. Like other ones, that I don't know. It would take some thinking about it here.
No, no, yeah, yeah. I fucking sprung it on you. But I'll tell you this. Look at this, Jimmy. We had a previous session where you came up here live side by side, and I shared this as our thumbnail because the Commitments. Now that you mention it, with my cut VHS here or whatever, that's my favorite fictional band. They're fucking fantastic, Jimmy Rabbit. They're fucking fantastic. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, the movie, like everything was like, yeah. Me and my
Yeah.
step like really loved it.
Fuck yeah. Who? You say
Mm.
your stepfather?
My stepmother,
Oh,
Cindy,
right.
like
You ducked out, so I couldn't hear the audio.
we watched it together a lot. She was always supportive of the music, and she liked that I liked that movie, and like bought me the soundtrack, and like she was really cool about that. You know,
You
that's
have had family members that were really supportive of your music, right? That always understood what you were doing and why it mattered, right?
some, but it's funny how they're outside of the immediate circle. Like most of them, the immediate family members always seem to like just kind of like I don't know, just ignore it almost as if they thought that like they wanted me to like they we're kind of scared to be. Like,
Did they want you to quit so that you have an easier life?
no, it wasn't like that. It was like they
Yeah.
just,
Well, then they don't know what a musician is, because a musician is a fucking bum. They
it's like,
would have wanted, if they cared about you at all, they would have wanted you to quit so that you would have a better life. Go get a job. Be a banker, son. Be a banker.
well, I mean, yeah, there's always that, there's always a little bit of that. But it was like, I don't know, it's weird. My family's just like, something happened to us like growing up where we just like, we don't like support each other.
Oh yeah. Everybody's fighting for the last ball of cheese or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
there's no there's no like, I'm gonna go to your show and you're gonna go see my kids play baseball and like,
Some of these
there's,
idiots draw pictures. Some of them make songs. They're all fucking retarded. But go ahead and support them, wouldn't you?
but
Bring
it's
them the milk.
but we
You didn't
together
have that support. You didn't have that love.
we get together on holidays and act like everything's cool. That's
Right. Right.
the typical American way these days.
Hey Jimmy, what have you been up to? I'm trying to stab your back
I'll
better.
just
I'm
get up.
trying to be more direct. What you been doing?
We just all need to get up and go to work. So it's like we don't have time for that shit. We're like,
Yeah.
let's get it done. Let's eat. Let's go home.
Thanks for being in, Jessica. I know, man. We're all this is fucking crazy. It's fucking hilarious, but okay, man. All right, cool. So Crucial Taunt and the Commitments. Okay, so I'm going with Wild Stallions, but yes, the Commitments are my favorite. And I'll go with the Spiders from Mars because they were really good, but that's kind of a cheat. So I'll go with I think it was Richard Pryor who did Black Death as a skit, but it turned out there were two bands that were really black metal bands. Yo, metal band.
Got it.
Well, I'll
I,
go with that Richard Pryor's. Oh, and also remember the Cadena wedding or whatever with fist fight in the parking lot with
yeah,
the Saturday Night Live shit. I'll go
yeah,
with them.
yeah. Like Dave Grohl's like original band with like the
Yeah. But it was led by he's also a drummer, right? But what the fuck, Fred Armiston, right?
Saturday Night Live.
So the skit was led by Fred Armiston, but there's my second favorite fictional fucking band because
Fist
they
fight.
really got it down, you know.
Yeah, they got the like DC punk down.
Fist
they
fight in the parking lot,
they nailed it. It was
and
like
they knocked over the tables and shit, and they're like, "All right," you know, and everybody was like, "You guys are 50, motherfucker." Do we know Pearl Jam? We never heard of them. I'm sorry, I never heard of her. Pearl
yeah.
Jam? What the fuck is that? Some kind of thing you stick up your ass? Nah, Jimmy knows Pearl Jam. It's all good. He could probably play Daughter right now, but he's not gonna. He's gonna play. What was another song? You said you're only gonna do two tonight.
I only had two, but I got another one out here. I'm thinking about trying here.
Jessica, don't you love listening to Jimmy play guitar? Isn't he the best? And he's holding his banjo for when he really reveals himself, just like how Big P really reveals himself as a spineless, shallow, goat headed, but bird brained fucking piece of turd.
Does somebody get?
But I like that song, In My World to Black, I had to do everything. I like all that ho 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 shit. Do, 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 do. I don't think there was any good music in the 90s except for like retro punk rock. I don't think there was any good music in the 90s except for black metal, honestly. The 90s fucking sucked. Why you sound like you're going to fall asleep with your No, no, no. It's all you, Jimmy. You're leading. You're not meandering.
I'm trying to make sure, like, I can read this chart. I don't know. Maybe I guess I'll just try a little bit of it. Give you a sample of it. This one is on Bandcamp, jimmycross.bandcamp.com. It's called Nashville Calling. Well, my favorite cafe just closed today, where I play an open mic. In the studio where I make my demos ain't open tonight. And I'm driving down the road, thinking about how country needs a hero. When a man comes on the radio, selling boots and saying, "Don't look back." Now I don't go in for signs normally, but his voice seemed like it was talking right to me, saying Nashville called me. Don't you worry about a thing. You can calm down and stay here. It's a place where dreams come true. Now it's Nashville on the line, and she's calling you. She's calling you. I spent my whole life working these jobs, and something ain't never felt right. I keep giving more and getting paid less. Now I'm getting too old to fight. And all I ever wanted was to make an honest living. But now my fallback plan is a sinking ship, and it feels like I just can't win. But I'm not looking for anyone's sympathy, even if all I got is guitar and a dream. Because Nashville's calling me. Won't you come on down and see? And if they only knew my story, if they could see what I can do, I could show them what I'm made of. I could give them something true. And it's Nashville calling me. It's Nashville calling me. Did I wait too long? Is my voice alright? Is it good enough? Do I still have time? Will they like my stuff? How do I even get them to hear me? I could give it up. I could keep things tight, but it's make or break. It's my only life, and I know it won't happen overnight. But there's never try. Feels like dying to me, and Nashville's calling me. Yeah, Nashville calling me. And if they only knew my story, if they could see what I can do, I could show them what I'm made of. I could give them the truth. And it's Nashville calling me. It's Nashville calling me. And I'm coming through. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you.
Fuck yeah. Hey Jimmy, so you cover a lot of like ground and information in that. First of all, the person's aspirations, right? To just show up, be in the right place so that they can hear me, so they can put me on, right? But you also were talking about how, hey, my story's a good one to tell and all that kind of stuff. And as I believe you and I are pretty well aware, those little background stories are fabrications. They're jokes. It's about nepotism. It's about, I can only use one of you at a time and I chose, and, maybe I need a discount on tiling my pool. You know what I mean? So when they make these stories, it's not like these people all of a sudden, oh my gosh, you lit up that coffee shop so well with your tambourine performance that now I'm going to put you on, you know. And then if you remember, Kesha was the one who pushed back on Sony, because they owned her, creation, her character and whatnot, right? And they let her go, right? Because she was all, and about everything, wah wah wah. But I thought fucking Sony should have went hard on her and been like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what bitch carries your name. You know what I mean? Like they should have went hard on her and just put somebody else out next month. And the month after that, another person. Because it's a stupid, game. Selling fucking songs, you know. And when iTunes got into it, they decided to tell the record companies, your songs ain't worth shit. Our file is cool. Everybody likes to collect our file. So they wanted to, own everything. But there's so much disingenuous bullshit within this music industry. And it was very condensed and very kind in your song. But obviously, with telling everybody, to suck his dick and go fuck off, I'm on a new turn here. We're on a new turn in YouTube.
Well,
I'm the
if
bad guy here.
if you're if you're the obvious thing is that young people that are trying to grow up and play music, write songs, they're inspired by the idea the industry puts out, that like there's always this rags to riches, this ability, the American dream. They're bottling and selling that forever.
So
Um,
they find somebody to be a fucking figurehead for the story again. Oh, here's Lenny Kravitz. Here's, JoJo Siwa, whoever the fuck. They just pick people and they're like, you're going to be the new true Hollywood story about how you made it, because you blew up this coffee shop. As if that shit matters. You know what I mean?
yeah, so it's I guess what the song is, it's just basically being reality. It's being like, this is what it's like for a nobody from Virginia to try to like do something in Nashville, like, and you're probably gonna fail, you know,
Right.
but like it's because that's the way but it still has that same kind of inspiring feel to it that like a good Nashville, an about Nashville song like
Oh,
has.
yeah. I'm not trying to cut him out of future deals with major
But
labels and sell out.
a little bit of
Let him sell out and buy in, let him go.
irony in there. Yeah, you're right. There's definitely a little bit of like kind of like paradox or irony going on where it's like, you know, I'm making a
Hey,
good.
I got a good story for you guys. Why don't you care, CMT? What's going on, CMT? Wah. And it's like, because we have four ahead of you. That's why. We've already scheduled it out. We're selling bananas
But
and we
what's
don't really care about music.
about all of them is if you really deep into them, it's always that they aren't people like me. They're not nobodies from Virginia. They're like
We're not
some.
going to talk about Mr. Richmond yet.
some
We'll do that later, Jimmy. Three more shows. And we'll talk about Mr. Richmond.
no, I'm
Because
not about
there's
that.
recently been videos about him, about how, oh, it was a fake. You know what I mean? Not anything we're going to talk about for, yeah, you want to ask me about Nash Vegas, people with fake ass names. I'll tell you what, it'll be 3 more shows before we answer that, Jessica. We're not talking about it.
I'll tell you one thing.
All them fat cats up in Richmond, and I can't do nothing but smoke. Something. I don't know. I don't know the guy.
I'll tell you straight up, like I take my hat off to any musician that finds a way to make it. I don't give a fuck how they do it. You know, that's so it's like I'm not somebody who's like, oh, you sold out or whatever. It's like
Yeah,
what
yeah, integrous. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't have to be integrous, man. This is fucking entertainment. Entertainment is not integrous, you know?
you think I wouldn't be selling out right now if some asshole called me and was like, dude, I saw your shit on the internet. I'm gonna
I
give you
wouldn't.
a record contract. You know, okay,
I'm not saying that you wouldn't, but I wouldn't.
pay me.
I
Me,
wouldn't. But my fucking my you know, my needs are so simple. I want to get them one big ass lavash, one pizza a day, and I don't give a shit. I'm a live a day person. I don't
I
fucking care.
I would be intelligent about it, of course, but I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, this is what we
Oh
get.
no. Right on for you. I'm not dissing what you want to do. That's the thing. But like Jessica, remember, you and mom and I were on the same call. And I said, yes, do your trade, ply your trade, right? But why don't you show up and do it in the carnival circuit? Because people are already there. They already want to ride rides. They already want to eat hot dogs. And then your music is there. So then you get a cut of the pie. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just a realist in that way. It's like, let's do the whole show so they have a reason to show up. Not because, maybe a couple of these guys' songs. It's kind of how, like Jimmy, like you said, with Jenica and I, with the 148-second songs, the 2 minute men, it's because I don't want to do the theme 8 times so that everybody gets used to it. But it does work better psychologically to do the theme 8 times so they settle in. But I don't give a shit.
You're on the radio.
Yo, everybody's in the house. What's up?
They're making Mongolian cuisine right now.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Call the police.
Yeah, my
I did
view.
my Thanksgiving shopping. My father gave me the go ahead since my mother had passed, to go over there and lead Thanksgiving. So I did that shopping today. Holy shit, bro. I got a shitload of fucking shit. The shelf stable stuff I tried to put in a big ass laundry basket and it's bowing out and filling over. I don't know who the fuck I'm cooking for, man. 30 people maybe.
So I was going to tell you, hey man, back to you. I never did answer. I did think about another fictional band that I was really into once. That was Gem.
Name?
Gem.
Oh,
JEM.
oh,
Yeah.
Gem,
She,
JEM, right?
she's
Yeah.
really outrageous.
There
Truly
was there was there was yeah, there's 2 things I want to mention actually related to that.
outrageous.
I'm a big Josie and the Pussycats fan, number 1.
Well, yeah, I always liked them too, but Gem came before for me. You know,
Gem and the Holograms. That's you got to name the band.
Gem and the Holograms. That's right.
Gem and the Holograms. Now,
They kicked
the
ass.
reason that I wear this shirt once every 2 weeks anyway. So you've seen me in it, they've seen me in it. It's not why. But when I thought about asking you that question, Gem and the Holograms, right? They fucking had a 3-piece band on one time, and guess what that band was called?
Let me think about that. A 3-piece.
3 pieces don't get on the radio much, so
Yeah.
think about that as I say. Three
I mean,
pieces don't generally make it.
could it have been Nirvana? I mean,
It was
is
called Nirvana. Not only was the band in Gem and the Holograms called Nirvana, but the lead dude, I think he played a bass, right? He played it left-handed.
so?
You gotta be
You
fucking
think
kidding me. You
Kurt got
gotta be fucking kidding me. That
maybe?
there was a 3-piece band on Gem and the Holograms with a big fucking cartoon banner behind them that was called Nirvana, and the lead guy played a bass with his left fucking hand.
Well, maybe Kurt got the idea.
Kurt named it after that shit. There's no question. There's no
Well,
question. We
that
could drop the dime right now.
but totally cool. I could see him doing that. You know, I
he,
could
he
totally.
watched that shit in 1984. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
he thought that's pretty cool. And then when his band came around, there's no. I'll drop the dime. There's no question that Kurt Cobain named his band after that fucking cartoon.
There's a crazy thing that happens when you're about like 6 or 7 years old. Like whatever you're watching on TV somehow becomes your life.
Right.
Like
Right.
for instance,
I'm a late bloomer. Everything was when I was 8. It's all 1986
I'll
for
tell
me,
you,
bro.
I watched Dukes of Hazard growing up, and now look. I mean, can is there
He's
like
he's he's a shiner making that licky. He's got that what do you call it? A charger, rebel flag, all that. Yeah, yeah. 6 or 7 years old. I was a little late, so it was 8 for
I'm
me. But
can't see it very well,
this
but
man is imprinted. He's looking for Daisy Dukes every day.
yeah, it's like it yeah, it's imprinted, and then like even the banjo, like I swear got imprinted on me from that because I was listening, and it was background music. It was the stuff.
Yeah, like
You
in a chase scene or something, and bang, 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 bang. And they're
know,
throwing dust up behind the General Lee, right? They're throwing dust up, and there's like a chase scene with a bang, 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 bang.
and growing up in Chesterfield County, like the programming there was like it was like at night there was hee haw,
Right?
and at like after Dukes there was Beverly Hillbillies, there was rerun hour, whatever, and it was like yeah, Green Acres, like all that shit. It's like that's what
Yeah,
they're.
yeah. It's literally like in if they did it purposefully, which TV probably did, it's literally called imprinting. You know what I mean? Like that's what stuck with you forever. That's what
But
was cool.
I never thought about it in my youth. In my youth, I was like completely like like that kind of music.
His programming was dormant. He needed a trigger. That's the
Yeah.
verbiage now. Your programming was dormant. You needed the trigger.
So like I was a drummer, and we played punk rock, and like I never thought about doing anything but that, and then I started doing jam band shit with Dan or whatever, and it was like, oh, whatever, it's just playing drums, just still like,
Mhm.
just a drummer forever. And then
Right?
like finally, like it was like, why not try a string instrument? And the minute I tried ukulele, I was like, well, I'm gonna do this and that and that and that. And then the guitar, which was amazing, just came back to me like a memory. Like I did
Right.
learn chords when I was younger, like once looking at a book, not taking
Right.
it seriously. I had a piece of shit guitar that we ended up destroying and making a video of us destroying, trying to look like a heavy metal
Like a
band.
like a Fisher Price dobro.
And so we destroyed it or whatever, but like before we destroyed it, I had learned a couple chords on that book. And then like when I started playing, after playing uke, then banjo and dobro, then I was like, why the fuck can't I just pick this thing up and play it? And sure enough, it was like no big deal. It was like, oh,
Oh, Jessica, I'll have to honor and not lie to you. Bands like Jimmy Eat World, bands like Green Day in the 90s kicked ass. Like when I kick the 90s out and say it was all a bunch of bum sauce, except for black metal and retro, punk.
no, that's
No,
not. You know who
it's not
I've been
true. I was being overly dismissive. There's those bands like
you know
Jimmy Eat World and Green Day,
I,
they're
like
very clean pop punk. They're beautiful bands though. I love fucking music, dude. I love music. If it's good, it's good.
I've been listening to a lot of Hole and Daisy Chainsaw lately.
I love those bands. Yep, yep.
Like just randomly on YouTube and shit. Like just like trying to remember that sound. The chick screaming, you
Yeah.
know. I love that shit, dude. Like
Yeah,
what
I
the
listened
fuck?
to
Why don't
Bikini Kill yesterday. Bikini Kill.
Yeah, Bikini Kill's a great one too. Yeah, but like, why isn't there more of that? Like, what or
Where's you rage filled girls? No, when I see these places, Jimmy, that are the when we go to Haymarket Day, we get to see the best of, all of the local teachers, right? And you know that. You got classic acts, you got School of Rock is over there too, and you got like there's three of them over there, right? And so these young, very aggressive, razor sharp, like fucking Daisy Chainsaw chicks, they're there. And they play up on these mobile stages and they kill. You know what I mean? But it's hard to get 8 people on board with you. You know what I mean? It's very passe at
it,
this point to be in a stupid band,
I
like,
just
and showing up to,
I yeah I just had a
yeah.
I just had a student quit after 5 years. He's going to college now, so it's like, okay, duh, lessons are over. Um,
That's what happened
but
with our entire career, Jimmy.
but
Everybody, the ones that went to college, fucked all the bands.
no, but he never played in a band the entire time that I taught him. Like, I kept telling him, like, I don't know, and I didn't know what to do. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you to do. I mean, what do you do? Do you
You
do
put this learning in your
you
suitcase, bro. You want to learn how to play and get better and just put it in your suitcase. That's why I don't fucking practice, bro. Because if I have an idea, I write a song, right? But remember what we used to do as bands, right? We were gangs. We would show up on a place, not just the 5 people in the band, but the two that carry the equipment and the three that, are a bunch of groupies. It's a fucking gang showing up on any spot. So it was a challenge. You know what I mean? It was a challenge. As in, you guys really want to fuck with us? And we miss that now. We miss the camaraderie. Like, people don't want to do it. These younger people, they're not into it. They don't even understand the power of showing up with 7 people on a spot
yeah,
and just saying, this is our spot now. What
yeah,
do you want to do about it? Because it's trolling in real life. It's trolling, but putting your chin out there to be hit. We used to do that. You know what I mean? Like, the fucking
yeah,
rejects was like, the whole idea was, oh yeah, we got really drunk. I don't think we can even play. Remember, it was like an Alco show. You know what I mean? Like, that was the ridiculousness of it. And it was a challenge. It's like,
yeah.
oh really? You got a problem with us?
My first experience with the Rejects is what I felt like was like, it was amazing.
Probably fucking Baltimore. It was probably that shithole where everybody
Yeah,
fucks or pisses in the corner or whatever.
I'm with these guys that are, juniors and seniors in high school.
Yeah.
Like, we're clearly not drinking age. Like, just
We're
little,
play actors. We're play actors, dude.
especially like Jimmy Sullivan. I mean, he looked like a child,
He was
and
17 years old, but you could
it,
go get a Mad Dog or MD
I did
2020.
a child. I was a freshman in high school, and I
Yeah.
fucking showed up in this place, and everyone just lets me in. It's like the midget parade is just allowed in,
It's
and
called a little people parade. Come on now. It's
what?
diminutive.
Okay, uh, whatever. Look it up in the dictionary. Whatever. Learn
It's
before.
not real though. The distinction between dwarves and midgets being what do you call it? Like relatively normal size, and dwarves being, it's all dwarfism. The midget thing
Started.
was bullshit. That's not real.
Don't get me started on nomenclature. I'm a technical man. I'm a
But that
mechanic.
shit ain't real. I got source material here. I got
I
source
use
material.
I use I use nomenclature all the time because I have to. I have to say the word retard. If I don't, then it doesn't make sense to what I'm doing in business. It has nothing to do with
Retard means less than properly grown. Is
no,
something retarded like my bread?
no, it means the opposite of advanced. That's
Like I
all it.
said, not properly grown to the level it should
So
be.
you can't properly tune up a 71 Charger if you don't know the meaning of the word retard.
You got to
So
retard that motherfucker. That's how
You
you tune it. You retard it down and you bring it back up.
you advance it and you retard it. That's it.
There you go. There you go.
That's all it is. It's a technical term. Like everyone's like blown it into some bullshit. Like whatever. I've never used it as anything but that. And when you tell somebody they're retarded, you're telling them you're the opposite of advanced.
You're not very grown. You're not very grown.
It doesn't mean that you have Down syndrome or you have something physically wrong with you. It means that you're not being advanced right now. You're being
Oh,
retarded.
even if you're to your potential, you're not being advanced, Jimmy.
So anyway, you can look that up in the dictionary.
Fucking normal retards. They're not like not less than, but they're not advanced.
So anyway, like yeah, my first experience with rejects was like it was unbelievable. It was like opening an entire world that I had never seen before, like going through the wardrobe in Narnia. Like
And
it was,
how old were you actually? Because like I said, these fucking
I,
soldiers between 14 and
I,
17
I was
were
16.
hitting the real world. How old were you?
I was 16 because I had just started driving and I drove to the shows, so I know I was 16, and um, they were
And
letting
Emra, you were replacing Emra, and he was younger than you, by the
they,
way.
they were letting me in and giving me beer and treating me like I was like it was like I was going to the bar and they're giving me beer. They're like, "You're in the band. You're in the band. Cool." Boom. Like everything was like I was suddenly an adult. Like I was suddenly like treated with
Given the keys, man. You were given the
I
keys.
was given the keys to this dark and dingy kingdom. Yeah, this
Yeah,
terrible place.
yeah.
But but it
Yeah,
was
it's all degeneracy. It's not like
but
you were given the keys to the castle. You were given the keys to the fucking dungeon.
I was given keys to Sodom and Gomorrah. Like it was like what the fuck.
Yeah. I'm
And
so glad that we met you at that point. So you're saying you were 16. Now, Emra, you were replacing, he was younger than you. You know what
I,
I mean? And that motherfucker is an innocent, right? We leaned into the bullshit we were supposed to do. But he was an innocent. He was like, "Hey guys, shh, shh, quiet. I'm gonna drink this liter of Coke before I play the drums. Coca-Cola, by the way, because I'll be real wired." He was an innocent. And so you were replacing somebody who couldn't even latch on to the monster cheese and debauchery and the stank of whatever.
nah,
You
but
know what I
I,
mean?
I debauched with the public school kids by that point. So like I was going to Paul VI, and that's how I met Jimmy. But like um I was still hanging out with my friends from the neighborhood. So like we were like smoking weed and drinking. And the
Yeah,
other kids that I was hanging out with in school were like Emra. They were like I'm gonna drink a liter of Coke, yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like for real. Like and like one of I
Emra, Emra, he cracked up because I was at his house, right? And I used to have to. I said, "Sorry, dude, I gotta go leave and smoke weed for 15 minutes or whatever." And he wasn't into that, and he was like, "Shooby dooby," you know what I mean? He would talk to me like that. And then one time, remember Domino's for a short period of time, they had the Roma herb crust. And his parents wanted to order us something, and he's like, "I bet he wants that herb crust." You know what I mean? He was such a cornball, bro. And then, and I'll tell everybody in the fucking world, by the way, but and then, Blank 77, they have a female guitar player, right? And she's kind of an older, frumpish woman. Oh my God. She wanted to stick her fist up of Emra's ass. She fell in love with his little self. You know what I mean? Like, she was like, I want that. I want that child. You know
oh
what I mean?
he was a pedo.
She was a pedo. Oh, wait. I just told that she is we call it PDF now. We can't say that anymore on YouTube. She was a pedo. But yeah, she really wanted to I guess conquer and destroy. I don't know. So I called her out. New Jersey. I called her out. She made him very uncomfortable, okay?
Well, yeah, that happened to me in those times too because I was a skinny little pretty boy, and
Right.
like I had, I remember being at a HF festival and having like some gay man like say, "If I give you my number, will you call me?"
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I was like, "No."
But you guys
Like
are also
like
well, at least when you're performing, you're also the drummers. So it's a very athletic performance that you guys do. And a lot of women get drippy about the show that a drummer puts on, to be
well,
honest. And
I've heard
when you wore your black, let's call them A-frame shirts, some people might call it a wife beater. But when you were doing that and you were wearing your A-frame shirts and, beating the drums, a lot of ladies, they got the moistness. They was looking at you. And, some of them probably cheated on their husbands or whatever. But that's all water under the bitch.
I don't know that any of that ever happened, Joe. Like
I forgot.
that's all folklore.
It's
Yeah,
conjecture. It's
that's
conjecture on my part.
folklore. It's not real. It never
The,
really.
myth- the mythological history of Jimmy.
The
Just
drum.
like they say that Screaming Jay Hawkins had 100 kids or whatever. That's the mythical lore behind Jimmy and the past.
It's not true.
Thanks for being still in, Jessica. We got no more likes. We should have got more likes, but god damn, man.
It's because I'm not playing. I played you 3 songs, and then I went downstairs to smoke. So, do you want me
And
to
then
go
you did another, yeah.
along?
Yeah, you really suck, man. I don't think we're gonna do this anymore.
Well,
I'm
know,
kidding. What the fuck, Jimmy? I'm saying, yeah, light your second cigarette. I don't really care. I'm just saying we didn't get more likes, but Jessica loves you.
well, here, I'm gonna put this out. I'm gonna go try
No,
to.
you don't have to put it out. Jimmy, that was fuck. I was like being like so hard. I was just kidding. Finish your fucking cigarette, bro.
Well, I thought we were done.
With what? Oh, you want to leave? You don't want to play another song? One more song, Jimmy. Pretty in Pink.
I don't even know it. I don't even.
Good.
I don't even.
Good. I don't know any songs either. I don't know any. Okay, I'm gonna get my other phone and we're gonna do karaoke right now. You ready? If I have any charge.
Oh, I was gonna say one of my ideas was to like do something where I played and you commented at the same time, like you did a recording and then sent it to you, and then you like never.
Sometimes I can do that. Anything that you imagine, we will try to do, Jimmy. We will try. It'll be fun. You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, the guy said that I did that Tom Petty well. Let's see. So you don't know how it feels. I felt like he was so lazy on that fucking song, actually. You don't know how it feels. That guy's from Gainesville, but it's Gainesville, Florida, I think.
Oh, I have a Tom Petty song
Oh yeah? Are
somewhere
you, are you gonna beat me to it?
about.
Sometimes these things are like so way off they don't even make any sense. Here we go. It says instrumental break already. Stupid. And by the way, we get copyrights for stupid shit like this karaoke. Let me run with you tonight. I'll take you on a moonlight ride.
It's an
There's someone I used to see, but she don't give a damn for me. Here we go. But let me get to the point. Let's roll another joint. And Jimmy's a real musician. So fuck all this karaoke bullshit. You don't know how it feels. We're just getting extra time, man. These are called watch hours. It's very important on YouTube. I don't know why, because I'm never gonna fucking monetize myself with them. But yeah, what kind of you want to do some like some of the breakdown and do all that stuff? Be real. It's not to be me, it's to be real. If you remember, and I sent you that, Jessica, what to be me, that's that Mike Tyson shit. That's what you wouldn't last 2 minutes in my world, faggot. Whoops, I'm YouTube banned. I'm sorry. I
Dude,
fucking told you love me.
I'm gonna try to do it without the capo. I don't know.
That's old rap. It's all right. No, yeah, yeah. Do your thing, Jimmy. Do your thing. I'm gonna shut up.
You think you can take her away with your money and your cocaine? Keep thinking that her mind is gonna change, but you know everything's okay. She's gonna listen to her heart. It's gonna tell her what to do. She may need a lot of love, but she don't need you. You wanna think I'm being used. You wanna think it's over. You can't see it doesn't matter what you do. But you don't even know her. She's gonna listen to her heart. It's gonna tell her what to do. She may need a lot of love, but she don't need you. And you just can't creep up behind her. And you can't understand that she's my girl. She's my girl. She's gonna listen to her heart. It's gonna tell her what to do. She may need my love, but she don't need you. She gonna listen to her heart. It's gonna tell her what to do. She may need a lot of love, but she don't need you.
Fuck yeah, Jimmy, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for bringing it up. Like Jessica said, that's total fire, man. It's cool. I wish you and Jessica could join in here. It's YouTube is just one at a time. Uh, I don't want to lose you because fuck hell, I don't want to lose a good guest, right? But we'll do a StreamYard later where all three of us can come up. I don't think I have StreamYard minutes, and I'm not paying shit. Fuck them. So it's every ninth of the month we can do that again. So we'll schedule something, Jimmy, so that you can come up when Jessica is up. Now, Jessica, when I ask you to take over the singing, you don't generally do it. You know what I mean? So that's just another thing. That's just put a pin in that. Think about it. You know what I mean? Like, I love my YouTube family, especially the creators, but you got to produce too. I listened to Void, man. It was too on point. Jimmy, you know Void from DC or Maryland, actually. But this is too on point with what my brain actually sounds like, Void, you know. It's fucking erratic and fast and aggressive, you know. So I was feeling myself too much before we even went live. You know what I mean?
I don't
It,
know.
it's good to have a good balanced thought and voice like you to be around. Hey, Jimmy, I saw that you sat with my dad. Did you talk to my dad? Because remember, I was following my aunt and uncle around.
I
Did you talk to him?
never actually talked to your dad.
You didn't? Okay. I was just asking because I was following my aunt and uncle around. I found out, you know, a little bit more about her than I ever had known, you know, in my mother's wake the day before and whatever. But I was just wondering because you were at his table whether you talked to my dad. Because, you know, my dad, he was in a very weak state at that time, you know. His sister was, again, my aunt, you know, she was very concerned. But I talked to him today. He's coming back around. You know what I mean? He gave me the, you know, the task of fucking Thanksgiving, you know, and I'm so happy to do it. And that shit that I got sitting in front of me, we have so much fucking shit, dude. It's like a grand feast. I don't know who we're trying to feed. Well, you guys want to come over? You guys want to come over? You know what I mean? So
We
I think I went a little hard.
on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah,
Where,
man.
where
You and
at?
your wife, you and your kids, come over.
Where at?
My mom's house. I mean, even though my mom's not there, my dad's house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Got you.
Come over, Jimmy. Come over, Jimmy. Bring everybody.
I might.
Fuck
I
yeah. Well, you're welcome. You're invited. Bring Anthony. Don't
might.
bring Russell. Don't
I might.
bring Russell. That'll be weird.
I might bring a kid or two, depending.
Bring Anthony, but don't bring Russell. That'll be weird.
Nah, man. Those guys are, they're doing their own thing now.
Did
Those
Russell come over and play with you this week or not?
he he didn't he
He
was
fucking didn't. He said he was going to, and he fucking didn't,
he
right?
was proactive about it, but I didn't twist his arm either. So
I don't twist anybody's arm anymore, Jimmy. If they come, they come. If they don't, they don't. But you showed up, and you know what? You're fucking welcome on Thanksgiving. Bring anybody you want, you know. Except, like I said, you can bring Anthony, but don't bring Russell.
that's what I do, man. I show up. You know that. I don't bullshit. Like
Yeah.
that's why I got these songs out there because it's like I need
You
them.
gotta show up and be accountable to yourself when you're doing the board by yourself,
I
when you're a
didn't.
multi-instrumentalist,
I
when you're
didn't.
filling up your band camp yourself. I
Yeah.
mean, what are you gonna do? Lie to yourself or just show up and do the fucking work, right? This guy's got notes. I mean, he's collegiate.
I didn't write all this shit for nothing.
Right. Yeah.
It's there not for me. It's for everybody. It's for my daughters. It's for everybody. Like every musician that ever lived or is living or will live. It's there for you. It's free. jimmycross.bandcamp.com. Or just go to Jimmy Cross on any YouTube, iTunes, any whatever platform you like. I'm there. You might have to search me a little bit. I'm probably about 6 people down the scroll, something like that. There's a picture of me with a cowboy hat on. You'll see it's me. And yeah,
Yeah,
get my
because by the way, everybody, it's much more trad, you know, Americana and Western than tonight was when you were plucking on the guitar, because your whole scheme and built around banjos and those things that are behind you, it probably comes off much more Western or American traditional, than even your sparky live performance today with all your spunk.
Yeah, well, it's a little different when I'm just sitting here playing a guitar, but that's where it all comes from. Is the I make my scratch tracks on just me playing the guitar and singing, and then I take all the other stuff and I put everything behind it. And I got a couple friends of mine that help me out. One guy plays the fiddle really well. His name's Spider.
Hell
Uh,
yeah, man.
uh,
How'd you meet Spider? Up in the park where you guys jam or
yeah,
what?
yeah, Frying Pan Park.
Tell
It's,
people about that. Tell people about how, basically, as far as I understand, you guys show up on a weekend and, anybody who's in there is welcome.
yeah, well, anybody who's into bluegrass, there's bluegrass jams all over the country all the time. You just got to kind of Google it and look them up and local near you, and you'll probably find something. But in my area, I live in Chantilly, Virginia, and down the street in Herndon, they do a jam at Frying Pan Park every first Sunday of every month, and they've been doing it forever. And that's kind of like where I first met my first old guys playing bluegrass and like learned how to actually play from playing with them. And most of them are all dead now. God bless them, but uh, you know, I still go there, and there's still young people still doing it, and now we're the old guys, I guess, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And so
As
I should,
long as we live, bro. As long as we live, we are. But
so
yeah, so that's the point. What I'm trying to tell people, basically, and I wanted you to share your personal experiences. We have enclaves in America, such as Frying Pan Park. You don't have to fill out a card. You don't have to submit it online and say, I'm going to show up. You can show up if you
Mhm.
feel like, you have the balls to
if
participate in the jam.
if you want to play music, there's no excuse. There's many outlets all across the country to just play music. You don't have to wait in line at an open mic. And I
Right.
know how that is. Everybody hates that. I still do it sometimes and I can't stand it. But
You
like,
should do it, but at the same time, always remember they're just trying to make bar money. So if they have three favorite fucking friends,
open
they're going
mic,
to put them up over and over again. And they
open,
might push you off till never. They say, oh, yeah, later, later, later. And then it'll be never. Minnie Manson, who's been on here, has had the same problem with karaoke nights,
okay, well,
where even if you tip, they say, oh, yeah, you're coming up soon, but it never happens.
let me just
And
shut,
then, and then they ban you from the fucking club.
let me cut you off, Joe.
Sure.
All the musicians listening, just fucking open mic. Go to a jam. Find jams. Go to jams. That's what you do.
Yeah.
If you want to, if you want to learn the craft of an instrument, like do it. Like
Yeah.
you can, it's always out there. It's a little, you got to hunt for it a little bit. It's not going to be in your face to find the right thing to do. You
Well,
know,
I know that you wanted to cut me off, but fucking 18 years ago, when people would tell me they wanted to go on a dating site, right? They used to have meetup.com. I was like, don't go on a dating site. Go on the meetup where they say we want to go on a fucking trail walk. And when 12 of you show up, if you happen to fucking gel with somebody, it's better than a dating site.
right?
You know what I mean?
That's a much more like organic human way of meeting people. And so yeah, it's like yeah, it's the same sort of thing. It's like everything now is there's all this disinformation and misdirection of where people need to be sent to do what they're trying to do. And then it causes discouragement. It makes them go like, well, I don't want to fucking even do this. Or they go to the wrong place and some fucking dickhead is like coming at them with a million ways to, like joining a gym or something. Like somebody's like being like, oh, you want to go to do the fat burning fucking boot camp fucking thing, shit, blah, blah, blah. And you're
Right.
like, man, I
Right.
was kind of hoping to like, come in here and be
But
comfortable.
if you look at it and there's like meetup.com. This is why I use, because I'm an old guy. I don't give a fuck what anybody does anymore. But 18 years ago, if somebody said, "Hey, I want to get on the dating site," I would say, "No, no, no, no. What are you interested in?" "Oh, there's a geode hunt on meetup.com." Only 8 people are going to show up, right? Two of them might be girls. Maybe you like them, and maybe you both like geodes. You know what I mean? Like, you could move a lot further by following your own fucking passion, bro.
We have Geo.
Jessica, why do you say Monster Energy? Because you're slamming one? I asked my kid for an energy drink, a G Fuel thing. I don't know if he got it for me or not. But do you want me to slam an energy? I have not smoked enough weed yet. I'm gonna fucking roll a big fucking joint, I think. If we can keep Jimmy on the fucking camera here. Jimmy is on cable TV
Hey,
tonight.
I did. I did a lot of really rare and good songs for you already tonight. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah. You want to bow out? I'll just stay live. I'll stay live. I don't need you. I mean, I want to have you, Jimmy,
I'm
but
running.
I'm I'm
I'm
gonna be an asshole and hang in anyway.
gonna be a pompous asshole. I'm saying, like, is there? I'm just ran out of shit to do.
You didn't run out of nothing. Play one more song. That's it.
You got to request?
Play a Danzig song, easy song.
Oh,
Say,
come
brother, brother, come and back me up in this train. Come on, man. One more song, Jimmy.
on. Okay. Uh,
Everybody, this is where you need to click like, because I'm seriously trying to get some entertainment for your ass. One more song with a good player. Not me, not a shit player, a good player. He's a good one. Like my good pennies. Here we go.
I guess I'll close out with my biggest hit, if you want to call it that. Just whatever. The one people seem to like the most, I guess. It's called The Third Day. On the first day, it's nice to be getting away. And if I get to bed early, it'll be okay. Sweating it out ain't so hard anymore because I've done this thing a million times before. Day two ain't hard to do until quitting time. I ain't thinking about drinking, I should be just fine. I just don't know what to do with my time. I guess I'll play guitar and try to stay dry. And then I'll wake up on the third day, and that's the worst day. Because I'm feeling pretty good now, but I'm thirsty. So I make my little trip down to the store, buy my bottle, I don't care anymore. It may not be the right thing, but there's nothing that's gonna stop me. Then 8 become 12, and 12 become 24. And even if I had 100, I'd still want more, cause it's a third day, and that's the worst day, cause I'm thirsty. It's the third day, and that's the worst day, cause I'm thirsty. Now I can't remember shit or why I ever tried to quit, but I got a couple days, so I'll take what I can get. Just when I think it ends and the real fight begins in the worst way, start getting in my head, start wishing I was dead, thinking about the past and all the things I did. I do it all again and I'll be alright till we end the third day. Then I make my little trip down to the store, buy my bottle, I don't care anymore. Yeah, be the right thing, but there's nothing that's gonna stop me. Then 8 become 12, 12 become 24, and even if I had 100, I still want more, cause it's the third day, and that's the worst day, cause I'm thirsty. It's the third day, and that's the worst day, cause I'm thirsty. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna keep that going because it's just too many like guitar solos and
My second edition, brother. My second edition.
anyway, that
What?
was the stripped down shit version of the third day. I should probably try to like end it on something better than that.
Well, that's okay. I just want to talk about this, man. What they say, this is my legit second edition US, right? But what they say is one is never enough, and like what you mentioned,
No,
or one is too much and 200 is never enough, whatever the fuck they say.
yeah, exactly. To
Yeah.
like they get it. They get it. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that to all the listeners. Thank you for listening to my song. If you want to hear a really good version of it, go to jimmycross.bandcamp.com and you can hear the version where there's a full band playing and I'm playing all the instruments. I'm playing the drums,
Oh, yeah.
playing the guitar, I'm playing everything. And it
Qualified multi instrumentalist here.
sounds like freaking Aerosmith, okay? Is
It
what it's
sounds like fucking Aerosmith, even when somebody good, like what was the name? Desmond Child. He wrote that fucking song, by the way. Somebody good wrote the song and then fucking Aerosmith played it. Something like that. No, I know. And it's so big when you go, so I take my walk down to the plan. It's so big, right? Like, I love that shit, bro. You sound like four people.
I made the production as big as I could make it in
Yeah,
my
you sound like four people, bro.
little room right here. This is where it was made, right here. You look around in the little old room with the drums and the little tiny room I made
It's
a
all magic up there. It's all magic in the computer room up there. Yeah.
so like
Fuck yeah, Jimmy. And Jimmy still uses an old mixer CD
yeah,
production thing, yeah?
I really use late '90s technology.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Like it's I just use a Roland mixer recorder and you know, I can't. There's no software that like adapts to that anymore, so I just make it burn it to a CD and take the CD and go through my shitty laptop that still has a CD burner and then put that onto the internet. That's like how I do it. I have to go.
I'm gonna have to throw it back to Jimmy. Jimmy threw this back to me because of how what the White Stripes, like Jack White, he always he debilitated himself. He wanted limited, and you
It,
were like, why you doing that? But now you're doing that, Jimmy. Now you're doing that.
it's not. It's out of necessity. If I had something better, I would use it. But like, I can't. Like, it's like I can't stop doing what I'm doing because I can't stop doing it the way I'm doing it because
So here's the dumbest fucking thing.
it's all
See
inventory
the wheel?
and
The
catalog.
wheel that I'm missing? We made that whole first Black Orphan Player CD on this, but I don't have the wheel to jog because my mom threw it away. It was broken off, but we used to be able to just put it back in and turn it. She threw it away. So the dumbest thing is we don't have this switch, but we did so much with this piece of shit, with this little Game Boy motherfucker.
Yeah.
So yeah, what debilitates us as creatives? Because again, what is your instinct? Your instinct is to take this fucking thing and throw it in the ground and just break it and say, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what happens as creative. You get to say, like, fuck this laptop. You know what I mean? Like, if you screwed me over on my creative endeavor, I hate you. You know what I mean?
Okay, so this is the deal, Joey. I
What's
got
up?
Joey Geritol.
What's up? Jimmy depends on drums. Jimmy depends on drums. and Jack Geriatric. And Joey Geritol on bass.
And I'm having enema, and I'm
Evan is the best.
you.
Evan is the best.
You,
I told you. You
you,
know what? I invited you and Evan and I invited you, Evan, and Russell to my mother's funeral, right? And that's it. But I've told you before, like Evan, Jason, who was another one of our, replacement drummers for the Rejects, right? You, Evan, Jason. These are the only people that have ever been to my house as musicians, either in Maryland or here, right? So you guys are like, I mean, you're a different level, right? You're a different level of friendship. My dad always liked drummers though, so that was easy because John Mulvaney was the first. But my dad was always like, "Hey, you guys know the Krupa and Rich record?"
yeah.
And obviously you have that shit. You know what I mean? But my dad always loved that shit. He loves drummers. He
Well,
used to say, "You know what? Why did they crucify Krupa for smoking a little bit of marijuana?" And Dad hated me smoking weed, but when he was talking about Krupa, why'd they crucify him? Hey, the man's got a thing.
look at me now. Look at me
He's a
now.
fucking, he's a viper. Oh yeah, the guy on the street, the guy with the like sprayed hair. I'm gonna bring it back now to Buddy Rich. That guy was a
We're
street
gonna
performer.
one of you web.
Oh, it's time to take it back to Chick Webb. Just syncopation, you know what I mean? Good job, brother. Good job. Chick Webb.
I gotta.
Yeah, so that guy, it wasn't that just he was in, it wasn't just that he was in Taxi Driver. He was a street performer. And I have a movie about the New York pornography industry, all the black and white bullshit. And he's in that one. He's outside of the Pussycat Theater or whatever, and he's like, "A-rup-pa-pa-da-bum, and he has like sprayed hair, dude.
I
That guy
miss.
was the shit,
I miss the magic of the simple standalone snare drum. You
right?
know, like
Right.
I've. That's what I grew up doing. It's like I played nothing but that for years until I played a
My
drum set.
drummers, my drummers did too, Jimmy. John Mulvaney, right? We met in like third or fourth grade because he was an implant into my school. Now I was always protective of anybody that was new. So I would always take care of them. I was like, no, these people ain't fucking with you. But he had that little rubber Remo, the rum bum bum bum,
Gotta have the rubber. Yeah.
the rubber Remo or whatever.
Gotta
And
have.
he did that for like 2 years. And then even Jason, who was the Tranquilizers drummer, which was progenitor to the Rejects and probably much better. But anyways, he used to play on pillows. That's how he learned to play the fucking drums,
Well,
Jason.
that's a different technique. Yes, I remember a lot of my contemporaries also like using that, and it was like a way of like sharpening. It's kind of like putting the weight on the baseball bat before you go up to bat.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, yeah.
Like if you can bounce it on a pillow, then you can bounce it on a fucking snare drum or rubber or anything. It's
Right
like,
on.
but it's not really like you don't. It's not. It's a training technique. It's not a like practicing technique.
His parents wouldn't let him have a drum kit though.
You understand?
But his
What?
parents wouldn't let him have a drum
What
kit, so his mind was like, "I'm gonna fucking do this,"
I
you
guarantee
know.
that kid drummed on harder surfaces when he found them. His
My
sticks
mom used to hit me, dude, when I
his
would go like,
his sticks.
and I would be hitting the kitchen table. My mom hit me. She told me to stop.
You understand? If you're a serious enough drummer to play on pillows, then your sticks become like a water meter, and they find the surfaces that they need to be playing on. You
Oh
know,
wow, you're dousing now. You're dousing.
it's like it like if you're using that strip,
Are you
like
okay? So cold. I love you.
it's for real. Like you're a water diviner. You'll find the surface
Yeah.
that your sticks need to go to. Like they'll you'll play on wood. You'll be like, oh shit, this is fucking badass. And then you'll fucking like
But
be
I'm
like,
saying when I did that, my mom would hit me. She would tell me to stop. She would hit me because my grandmother, right? You know, my real music progeny is from my grandmother's side. You met her, and they were bass players all the way around. You know, bass, viola, uh, fucking piano, chili cook-offs, and all that shit that they used to do back in the fucking depression. But my grandmother was like, I love my dad. He ruined my life. He brought a bunch of fucking drunk ass bums into the house to hang around and stink the place up and steal everything, you know? So my grandmother, solidified the fact that, I had that progeny, I had that drive, and everybody smacked it down. They smacked it down at every turn. I never gave a shit. I just kept doing it.
all right, let me do one more song because my battery's gonna run out, and then I'm done. All right, I'm gonna let myself out. All right, got it.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. You want to do one more song? That's
One
perfect.
more is another oldie but goodie. Bad Brother Bill. I ain't got no banjo. It'd be like, brown.
Oh shit! I didn't even ask you for that one, but I was thinking it. I was thinking it. It wasn't me.
So I do the twisted banjo. Because it's making you think of something. When I go out to places, the look on people's faces turns so sour. You'd swear that they could kill. And when I say my name, they say, son, we know your game. And I say, you must be thinking of my brother Bill. Well, you say so, Jim, but you sure do look like him. He ain't welcome around here anymore. He's always getting drunk. He's a liar. He's a punk. And if he ain't alone, he's with some dirty hole. Run, run, run. Billy's having fun. Ruins everything for a thrill. Well, I know we look the same, but I swear by my good name, it wasn't me. It was my bad brother Bill. Well, you two are quite a pair, same eyes, same colored hair. But you don't act like that Bill at all. He's mean as bull, and if that bathroom there is full, he just turns right around and pisses on the wall. Run, 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 Billy's having fun. Ruins everything's for a thrill. Said I know we look the same, but I swear on my good name, it wasn't me, it was my bad brother Bill. Well, Jim, I trust you and I believe that your story's true. That brother Bill of yours ain't worth a dime. The one thing I can't understand is as long as I know the man, I ain't never seen you and him at the same time. Run, 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 Billy's having fun. Everything is for a thrill. Said I know we was the same, but I swear by my good name, it wasn't me, it was my bad brother Bill. I know we look the same, but I swear on mother's grave, it wasn't me, it was my bad brother Bill. Thank y'all,
Fuck
folks.
yeah. Fuck yeah, Jimmy. He's a liar. He's a punk. It wasn't me. It was my bad brother Bill. I know it was you, man. Don't lie to him.
All right, you guys, you want to see me? You want to get the music for free? Go to jimmycross.bandcamp.com. If you don't care about any of that and you want to just go find me on YouTube or anything like that, just put in Jimmy Cross on whatever your favorite thing is, and you'll probably find me if you just like scroll up and down a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
So
Jimmy Cross. Jimmy Cross music is a topic on YouTube. You're a distro kid, so you're in Amazon, podcasts, everywhere you get all your shit. You
on
know,
radio, all that crap. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm on.
you
It doesn't
you
matter.
stop paying them or something. You stop paying distro kid. I'll
And
tag you up, bro. I'll tag you up in this video.
no, they're being paid to distribute it in the weakest way possible. So
Yeah,
if you guys want to help me and like find it and subscribe and say something about it and get it going and put it on Twitter, that's what you do. That
Jimmy.
that's what people
I'm a
do.
negligent. I'm a negligent BMI, right?
You know.
But I figure it's the same thing as the fucking newspaper. They're not going to cancel me because they need to claim how many fucking members they have, right? So I figure it's the same thing. Even though I don't pay BMI, I'm still BMI. Me and Dave Grohl.
So all right, Joe. Have a good night, man.
All right. Thank you, Jimmy. Thanks for coming up, bro.
Thank you everybody for listening. Appreciate it. Love y'all.
Awesome, bro. Awesome, bro. Let yourself down.
All right.
All right. Cool.
See ya.
Cool. Don't hesitate to come back in, bro. We need more. We need more. Thanks everybody. So Jimmy came up and played for yo asses. It was awesome. You know what I mean? I don't exactly know what else is going on tonight, but Jessica, I'll send you the join in link because you know it's one at a time, but you know Jimmy left. So boom, bada boom, boom, boom. How do I do it? There we go. It wasn't me, it was my bad brother Bill. That shit's awesome, bro. I love that song. I love Jimmy's poetry. Jimmy, shh, everybody. My wife and I, we say Jimmy is our drummer, like we own him or something. But nah, we don't own him. We just pay him off, you know, because I have to own, you know, all the writing rights and all that good shit. Okay, Jessica, I sent you a joining link. You get it? Give you 10 minutes. Give yourself 10 minutes. It's all about the makeup. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go get my makeup. Here we go. Here we go. No, I won't because I can only do parody makeup like white here, which is like the I'm just a joker. So instead of being a joker, let me go ahead and get a good bit of weed back in my life, back in my reality. But yes, Jessica, if you join up in 10 minutes, that'd be cool. If you don't, hey, I'll end the stream again, and you'll say, hey, go live. You know, it'll be that game again. So we can't play that game forever, right? And by the way, I'm sorry to go so hard, but take big voodoo. Take big voodoo, you motherfucker, you know? Jessica's dog doesn't even care about you, big voodoo. So go ahead and suck it up, bitch. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck. The people that I alienate from that, from talking about how big pee pee, little brain, you know, fuck them. Fuck them. The people that I want, the people that'll hang on and be cool and understand, they're not gonna fall for that shit. They're not gonna fall for that glazed over shit, dude. Idiota, you know. The only reason that he said I was ruining his reputation is because He could not stand up. He could not stand up to hold his own. Can you guys stand up and hold your own in life? Just be yourself. Nobody's expecting anything special from you, right? But at the same time, it's not about that. It's not about that. A runs a fucking A runs A fucking B fucking run with A. Whatever, dude. Whatever. That shit is not. There's no integrity in that bullshit. And I don't care if it takes you 3 months. I don't care about the 5 months that I was punished. That's why I put it back on JoE now instead of Joe Show for the channel. Fuck it. My bad reputation. I don't care about being punished. I don't, you know, I lost friends or people, excuse me, probably not friends because they were so tuck tail, but people that I hung out with for a good few months or whatever, I lost. But whatever, man. I need the real people, the genuine, the GOOT good ones. I need the good ones here. I don't give a fuck about fly by night, love you today, hate you tomorrow, motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck. I need the real people now. How much? How much do we have now? It's not 1,000, 950. And I'm not an asshole. I'm not sitting here like, I'm going to kill myself. Me, 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 me. But many of them do that. Many of them do that in their own way, right? Hmm. What do you guys just not see every show? Do you miss that? That old self pity bullshit. I'm not self pity bullshit, dude. YouTube Live. YouTube Live. JoE is alive. JoE's in this corner. JoE's gonna do this. Whether he's talking to himself, whether he's talking to you, through the hole in the phone right there. Right? So I'm just real can be, motherfucker, So whatever with all these people and all their things. Whatever. And also, it's distasteful, Puh. I don't like that bullshit. I don't like everybody's bullshit. Do you guys? Don't you get tired? I've only been on here for 11 months live. I have a YouTube channel that's 18 years old. But don't you get tired of all their bullshit, man? I don't have a flashing light on. I'm trying to respect everybody. I probably look like shit in this green. I look like mustard, right? I'll be right back. I'm gonna change the fucking color. I'm sorry about that. I look like mustard, motherfucker. Nobody told me. Nobody was kind enough to tell me I look like shit. Shit. Okay, we're going blue. Shit. Nobody told me I look terrible, huh? You guys are fine. How do you do? Nice little tiny device. It works well. I love it. Wow, I don't need any more of it. It works well. I love it. I don't need any more of it. Um, I sent the join in link to Jessica. Jessica, if you come up, cool. If you don't, cool. As far as that monster drink comment, I don't exactly know where you were coming from, but I might have a monster drink to slam. I might have another kind of drink to slam. So whatever, you know. Love to everybody, man. All right. So yeah, I was listening to Death Piggy yesterday, but you have to understand this is the one that has the Dave Brocky signature. You know what I mean? Big deal. Like a lot of people who know Death Piggy with a Dave Brocky signature. That shit is kind of cool, eh? That's kind of cool, eh? We'll make it matter. We'll make it happen. Nobody told me that that other color was so bad. Now I'm all like bright red Oompa Loompa color plus blue hair or whatever, so I must be like 100% Oompa Loompa Dupa. But that's okay. Dupa is what I'm always looking for. A little bit of Dupa. So yes, Jessica, you're very more than welcome to come up, eh? If not, cool. I'll just shut everything down. It's cool. Hmm. I have to thank Jimmy. I have to say, we were really on to it where the commitments, yeah, they're my favorite fictional band for sure. You know, that matters. The commitments matters, right? So, boom, there you go again. We already shared that. We shared that and Strange Lives, Peculiar Notions, because Jimmy and I, we're not the normal in this world. We're not the normal. But we are the creatives, we are. So just take it or fucking, reject it, whatever. But we are that in this world. We're not going to be normal. We're not going to be comfortable. Jessica's coming up in less than 10 minutes, apparently. So she shall be the same. Please click like a few more times, man. It's really hard around here for us to get more than 11 likes. So if we could get two more, it'd be nice. It'd be nice. All right? All right. If not, not a big deal. It's not a money game. Okay, so Jimmy, and I'll share all of his links or whatever, but jimmycross.bandcamp.com. I think that's the main one to go hit his songs. You can go ahead and get them in iTunes or whatever, but I think they cost like $1.29 each or whatever iTunes charges. Fuck Apple. Fuck all that shit. You understand? You really understand? Fuck Apple. Fuck all that shit. I swear. I swear it. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. This is the turn. This is the turn. Fuck them. Fuck him. Fuck Apple. Everything. So this is the turn. I'm not playing. I'm not playing anymore. I'm not playing anymore. Cause you played out. And yeah, I don't have anything to lose, man. I haven't been paid a dime in 11 months for doing so. I have been helped out when I was in very serious need. And I have also tried to give half back. Everybody knows it. I've tried to give half back on every one of those. So it's not that I'm beyond accepting help. I really appreciate what happened. It's not about that. It's just about like I'm not bending over. Yo, I don't work for anybody, guys. You know, when I say that to my wife who works for the household, right? I don't, you know, that has to like hit her, but at the same time she accepts it. You guys get that? It hits her. We've talked about it. We've talked about it. Jessica's probably gassing me up and is never gonna show up, right? Jess, you're not showing up, are you? 10 minutes. Huh. Sorry, I keep looking at my shelf stable basket for fucking Thanksgiving. Like that's huge. It's a basket, it's bowed out, it's overfilled. Um, and that's just the shelf stable stuff. It's not the stuff that has to go in the fridge or the freezer, and it's not the stuff that I'm gonna get 2 days ahead, right? So it's gonna be grand. My mother has passed. She's not gonna run it. My dad gave me the scepter to run it, and I'm gonna run it. Everybody's gonna have a fantastic time. Everybody's gonna have a fantastic day. Thanksgiving all around. Be thankful, you stupid fucks. Be very thankful because what you have is endless potential. Maybe not endless, not in your case, but you have a lot of potential, don't you? Anyway. Anyway. Oh shit, now that shit's sticking up like a bullshit. Okay, here we go. So Jessica, are you gonna come up? Should I share the link with somebody else? What's going on? You're free to answer. You're free to be. Even your dog throws up. Even your dog throws up. So I'm sorry for the people that I alienated, but not really, you know? Like eventually we're going to have to part. If I've alienated you by saying so, we were gonna have to part anyway, aren't we? So fuck that. Fuck that all. Go suck it up 3 times over there. All right, Jess, you're not coming. I'm leaving. Nobody's chatting in. You're not coming. You're not showing up. Bye bye. I remember the last time that I said that. I really do. I really remember the last time that I said that. And then she showed up and we talked forever. Huh. Somebody deleted their like. Very funny. Jessica, the last time that I said, "Oh boy, you're not coming," you showed up and we had a great time. So this is your chance. Somebody deleted me. 11 months. 11 months I've been going live. You know what I'm saying? 950 subscribers because I probably lost four tonight. 950, 11 months. You know, whatever. If you guys are so butthurt about that, and I'm just telling you the raw fuck, you don't need to be here. You don't need to be here. 5 of you guys will come tomorrow. Smarter, beautiful, older, better looking. You know what I mean? Like, not you, bitch. Somebody better. You better understand somebody better. So yeah, Jessica, I'm about to fucking leave. You said 10 minutes. Why? Why the makeup again? And then after you don't come live here, you go on your own live and you say, "This is Jessica, no makeup." Well, come on now, stop wasting the time and just come on. Just come on live. Can we talk? You want me to do a StreamYard? I don't know if I have minutes left. I don't know if I have minutes. Please come up, Jess. Jess, if you have a problem getting in, I have to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So why don't you let me know in the chat? I'm sorry for all that. I'm sorry for all that. Oh, thank you for taking your like back. Jessica is on her way. Hey, Jessica, somebody took their like back. Huh. That man must have a huge sack, eh? Motherfucker. Motherfucking ball licking big pee pee. Big up. Enjoy yourself with your 9 last friends. Oh, wow. Bruh Cloud took those 9 people and dwindled them down to 7, I believe, with his always, hmm, Always threatening to off himself, always being all sad. You want to be all sad, brother? Who wants to watch you be all sad? I sent it to your phone, Jessica. You need it in your email for real? I sent it to your phone. I'll send it to your email though. Jessica, I sent it to your phone. You want me to send it to your email? For real? I have to do it. I will. It's what? Just as weird on Gmail or whatever. I got you. I got you. Unless you could just hit it up on your phone. Right. You're on computer. I'll be right back. Sister love. I love my sister. Here we go. Well, that doesn't work, but here we go. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'll be there. I got you, Jess. I got you, Jess. Jessica or Jess is weird, right? Yo, I got you. Yo, there you go, Jessica. I sent it to your email. Respect, respect. The person that took their like back, what kind of fucking, what kind of fucking freckle disease do you have that your butt was so itchy that you had to take your like back? Please click like, everybody. I want to get over 11. Some dickless wonder decided they wanted to take their own like back, and they didn't even give me a dislike. Piece of shit. Anyways, yes, Jessica, I sent you the join in link to your email. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. Wow. I can't wait until I do that Thanksgiving, but I keep looking at it. I keep looking at the shelf stable stuff. Thank you for clicking that like. That's it. That's all I care about. Some dickless motherfucker, some noseless motherfucker took their like away. So what you did to put it back up to 10, that's all I care about. Whoever you are, respect to you. Respect to you. Hak to. Yeah. But I love you. What's up, Cosmic? Oh, you got me that like, bro? Yeah, somebody took that shit away, the weirdos. What a bunch of weirdos, Cosmic. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. We got Jessica in the house right now. How you doing, Jess?
Well, I guess it's pointless to send it on the computer anyways, because that shit only works on phones.
Yo,
That's too
you gotta
bad. I was in
turn
front
that.
of my
You
computer
gotta.
and I really wanted to sit
That's
here, but
right,
it's
them
okay.
dickless, noseless wonders, Doctor Space Monkey. Hey, you gotta turn down the volume
Oh
on your
shit! Sorry,
fucking thing. Yeah,
I forgot that was
it's
even on.
bouncing back.
Sorry about that.
I love the bounce, like thieves they are. Thieves in the night,
Yeah, I was looking forward to
not
see that.
giving
Can I show
anything,
you something
and
hilarious? So remember how I told you I got to talk to Ryan Upchurch? So when I first got this computer, do you see this webcam? I didn't realize that you got to pull this up, and I missed talking to him all because I didn't know that this was
he
like
didn't
that.
ask you for a live stream, did he?
I saw him on the live stream. It was his face, everything. Couldn't believe it. And I couldn't.
Okay,
You couldn't hear
everybody.
or see me. You couldn't hear or see me because you got to manually pull this up with your hand. Isn't that the craziest webcam that's built into the computer like that?
Well,
I had
yeah,
just gotten the computer,
because you
bro.
know what, you know why, because everybody thinks they're hacked when they're on porn sites and they put a piece of like
Oh,
tape over it or
bro,
whatever.
it's
So,
awesome.
yeah, yeah,
Whenever
you got it.
I don't gotta like press minimize when I'm on chat. If I'm doing a StreamYard, I can literally just go like this and just go to the bathroom like that. It's awesome.
Right?
No,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then you know you're safe. Nobody's gonna see, anything.
pretty
So
cool. You would think there's no camera. It's like, oh, where's your camera? I got one of the best cameras ever. Not really. It's actually a really
dickless
piece of shit camera.
wonder.
It's a really grainy, awful quality camera. I'm not kidding you. Look how grainy this camera is. It's almost like an
Um,
animation. It's so grainy. It's like a drawing almost. Looks like a paint picture or
I
something.
still think my voice is bouncing off your walls. Why don't you turn that down?
I don't know what to do about it. Nothing I can do.
Turn the
Hey,
audio
no.
off or whatever.
How? I can't. There's no way to turn it off. What do you mean?
That's okay. That's okay. All right.
I'm
Well,
so
stop
lost.
giving people seizures and just slow down.
Okay.
No. Okay, Jessica. What do you think about Dickless Wonders of the world?
I
The
probably just need to put
people.
it on a tripod. Maybe it will stop. I'm gonna go upstairs and do that. Plug it in
No,
the.
you sound good right now. Just don't move. Once you get a good mic check, right? The whole point is a tripod. Like, hold your mic where it is.
I'm just gonna walk the fuck upstairs,
Just
and
walk around. Just do everything
I'm going upstairs, and I'm gonna stop walking around up there. Okay.
right on,
Gotta
right
get
on.
where I'm going. You feel me? And then I'll stop moving. Sorry.
I was wondering what she thought about it, but she ain't listening
Wait,
anyway.
what? You asking about what? Dickless Wonder? The fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, like people, they be trying to flex and they be so funny, right? I mean,
I
they're
heard you
so
earlier talking with
silly.
an accent, and I died laughing. It was so funny. I'm like, Rose.
I said words to get myself banned as well. I
Did
said
you
everything.
really?
I said fuck it all, you know what I mean,
Oh my god.
fuck it all.
It's fucking hilarious.
I get copyright strikes when Nobby's up here, right? And he plays guitar and I sing badly. I get copyright strikes,
I
Jessica. How is that
got my house in
possible?
order.
It doesn't match anything, but we get copyright strikes. YouTube is fucked up. I don't give a fuck if I was kicked off tomorrow.
You know what I do to my house when I clean? That's too bad. They're not gonna kick you out. If they did, they fucking pussies.
Shit.
I
Shit.
pick up my house and then I go over and I clean it like it's picked up and it's in order. But then I gotta mop it. I gotta wipe it down. You know what I'm saying? The next day.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's in order. It
Wow,
looks like
I
it's
wish,
halfway
I
clean when
wish
the
you
lights are
was
off.
here. You could help me out. You could help me
It's
out.
it's halfway clean when the lights are the fuck off. Uh, I could clean. I'm really good at it. My friend, she thought it was crazy. I cleaned her toilet in 5 minutes. She goes, "You already cleaned it in that fast?" And it wasn't just like your average clean. We're talking like I buffed that shit out. I made it sparkle,
Oh
bro,
yeah.
in
Yesterday,
5 fucking minutes.
yesterday
They
I,
were
I
like,
felt I
"Whoa!" I'm like,
felt
"I'm
a
a
certain
cleaner,
way.
bitch."
Yesterday I
No.
felt a certain way, and I wanted the toilet to be like bright white or whatever. 3 minutes. It only took me 3 minutes.
It's really, really easy to clean toilet, but nobody does it. You notice how fast it is? It goes by so quick, but no one wants to do it. Nobody wants to motherfucking do the toilet.
I mean, no, no. The only thing that people don't want to do here is vacuum.
My most neglected chores are gonna have to be probably the toilets, maybe the laundry, maybe the dishes. Ugh, those are the three, and the
We
showers. I
have
don't
to
fuck with
we
any of
have
that.
to fucking do the laundry like every day, Jessica.
Showers and sinks. I don't fuck with the sinks
My
much.
son, right? My son that works, he wears all like black denim and black heavy shirts and shit. So we have to do laundry every fucking day. It's endless. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you
the
gotta
one
fucking wear
thing
it.
the
Meant
one
to be
thing that
waxed.
doesn't really happen is the vacuuming, because if it wasn't me that vacuumed, then it was nobody. So guess who it was? Nobody. You know what I
Guess
mean?
who
We don't
it
do
is?
it.
It's Shelvin.
What's up, Shells? How you doing? You use
What is
shite away?
up?
He uses shite away with the scrubbing bubbles.
You know that Canada is actually extremely expensive to live there. It's almost worse than New York.
Where?
Canada is like that area of
It
Canada is
depends
like
on what part of
outrageous.
Canada.
I can see why people get crazy out there because I mean you gotta. It's like fucking kill or be killed. The prices are so crazy.
She's trying to make excuses for Shelves. Shelves.
Well, no,
Cheers,
it
bro.
is
Yo, Shelves is always
insane.
drinking the good. He's always drinking the good, like what, 6% or more. I'm on the 8 to 11, brother. It's beer o'clock,
I have no
and
alcohol.
Your West Coast Shelves. Shelves is above Vancouver, BC, right? Yo, I had a great friend in BC. I really did. And by the way, Shelves, let's give all the props again because I have my new delivery from my farmer, but let's give all the props to the BC bud. That's the good shit, bro. It's the good shit, Shelves. You guys are in it. Boom, I got my 11, which is my, good heavy likes. And if no dickless one deletes their like, then it's all good. Cheers, brother. How you doing, Shelves?
I wish I had
It's
some
been a while,
alcohol.
Burpee. It's been a while, Burpee.
Is that what you also call him? Is Burpee?
Yeah, it's Burpee Shelves. Yeah, yeah. BC Bud is fucking hell yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay. Now, Shelves, don't jump the gun now. You want to say it's the best? Okay. Listen, it's the Dutch plant that went to Northern California, Arcata and such, the Emerald Triangle that went to you guys in BC. So let's just give proper credit all around. Yes, BC Hydro, boom, is Cannabis Cup
Oh,
King for many, many years. But it's a Dutch plant that went to Northern California, Emerald Triangle, that came to you guys in BC, Canada. Okay. And she's in Oregon. And, that's basically Canada too, if you ask me, because I'm from Maryland and Oregon would be so fucking foreign to me. So foreign. I know I would
hmm.
have much more
You
girlfriends
might
over
like it
there.
out here though. Everyone's like,
Oh,
it's
I
more your
would, because
style,
I'd have
bro.
like four girlfriends. I would
It's
like
more
have
your
so many,
style, bro.
more friends. Yeah,
It's more up your alley, Joe. Like all
I
the
would love
music
it.
and
Yeah,
shit's more like
yeah.
your
I was
taste.
never, I wasn't born in the right place, Jessica. You know that.
We've got a really good like alternative rock scene. I think you like rock music, don't you? You like that old shit, that old grungy rock. That's
I
like what
only like
Portland
those
is,
two.
bro. It's all just garage bands and shit trying
I
to come
like that
up.
stuff.
Well, it's
Yep.
tattoos, garage
We're
bands,
not
and
gonna talk
fucking
about it,
rain.
like deeply, but yes, I like all the primitive garage bands. You're right.
Myth. I'm just kidding. Tons of that shit out here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anyways, too many tweakers. They're taking over the whole city, bro. I'm trying to get the
Yeah,
fuck
but
out of
you
here.
can ask Burpee Shelves and all his friends. I'm a crackhead, so I'm like I'm above those tweakers. I'm even better. You know what I mean? There's no way I have this much energy. I think Shelves said that one time specifically. There's no way I have this much
I
energy.
ain't perfect. I haven't taken my meds in fucking weeks, so it's been like a week since I've taken any uppers. I've been off uppers. I've been drinking
Hmm.
a shitload of fucking energy drinks though.
Yeah,
I
I
I don't
was
have any
saying
alcohol.
when you threw out that Monster Connect Four later. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe Shelves. I love your Shelves. It's good.
You wanna
Go
know what I
get your
did
beer,
yesterday?
man.
You're
Go
gonna laugh.
chill. Go do your thing, bro. Go do your thing.
Guess what I
But
did yesterday?
no, I don't do uppers. Like I don't. So when you were talking about the Monster, I said actually I do have a Monster and a G Fuel. I hope my son was supposed to buy me Naruto. You know Naruto, that like anime? He was supposed to get me one of those, you know? So oh, Shelves, don't forget don't forget to bring Jennifer up, okay? Where's Jennifer at, yo? Where's West Coast? Compton in the house. Where's Compton?
City at Compton.
City of Compton. No doubt about dunk 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 dunk. Oh shit. Dunk 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 dunk. Real niggas.
California knows how to
No doubt
party.
about it.
California.
In the
How come
city.
there's so much fucking
City
music
of
about
Compton.
California? You notice that everything. It's all California. California, California, California.
Yeah, yeah,
What's
yeah.
so fucking great? After a
You
while, it
ever
becomes boring. I mean, after you've already
saw
seen all Cali,
you
it's like
saw the
okay,
original Coming to America, right?
yeah.
They were looking at the globe, and he was like it's so diverse. Where are we gonna go? New York or Los Angeles? It was like
I'd probably
two
stick with LA.
places.
New York's too crazy for me.
New
I've
York
never been
or
there,
Los
but it'd be too
Angeles?
crazy. I wouldn't be able to keep up with it. It's probably expensive. I'd probably go broke in a day.
Everything's well, California's expensive as fuck. What are you
Both pretty
talking
fucking
about?
expensive. I mean, isn't New York a little worse though?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I don't fuck with New York. I would have no idea the first thing about New York. I'd probably get my ass kicked in an hour from being there. Cause
that's
I'm
why
so
New
not
York.
used to New
That's
York.
why New York is so edged because they have the lowest and the highest. Now, Shelves, he lives above British or Vancouver, right? Same thing.
It's a
Same
pretty
thing.
place, but it's crazy. It's fucking. I
Same
heard.
thing. Well,
I
no,
was
they
watching a
have so much
documentary about that
diversity
exact
that there's
area.
a
There's
lot
a
of
whole
conflict.
street that they dedicate to like just homeless people, and it's all drugs. The whole street. It's like what they call it, like street
You
of
guys
like
don't have that
despair
in
or
Oregon.
something. They have a
You guys
street of
don't have that in
suffering or
Oregon.
something.
You don't have that in Oregon.
Street of pain and suffering or some
What about
bullshit.
Portland? You got it in Portland, right?
What we
You got
do,
it in
I guess,
Portland.
if you want to hit up Burnside, there's the same thing.
Yeah, Portland, right?
Yeah, it's
Right.
pretty
Like,
much connected. If you were to take the Oregon Trail and just keep going, I
okay,
suppose you'd
like
eventually get to
I
Canada.
have friends from, they call them the Twin Cities, right? Minneapolis and Minnesota, right? And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
their street is Hennepin Avenue, Hennepin, and it's been burnt down, like a few times in history. The whole fucking street's been burnt down, but everybody has that regular row, that Main Street downtown. Look, in Baltimore, I guess it would be like Martin Luther King and Franklin Avenue, or
For
you know what
real.
I mean. Like everybody has that burnt out piece of real
You
estate.
don't want
That
to fuck with
street.
MLK or get your fucking head blown off or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
don't fuck with anybody on MLK. Mm-mm.
yeah.
You get there and you get what you gotta get done and get the fuck out is what you do on MLK. I
When
used
I
to buy
lived,
hair extensions out there.
I lived in the same county, but I lived in different places in Maryland. And there was a couple of different roads, couple of different streets that you had to be careful of. And
Yep.
some of them were like the halfway. It's like you can go to such and such Ave, pick up your Coke and not get killed, but you go over there,
Yeah.
your life
You might
is
not
in
come
your
back.
hands. Your life is in your hands.
Yeah, you may not even come back.
No, no. And one of the places that I like, which is Maryland Ave, it's near where I'm from, but it's in DC.
Look at that beautiful
There's
devil.
there's people,
Oh my
a lot
god.
of people.
Oh my
Oh, hi
god.
little burrito kid. How you doing, burrito?
He's so handsome. Look at that.
He looks
I
pretty
pulled his
smooth.
hoodie over his head today, and it got stuck over his face. The hood did. It was so fucking funny. He didn't
He
like
looks
that.
pretty smooth. He looks pretty smooth.
He looks better than me. He's a little player. Look at that. Gentleman right there. A fucking gentleman. Oh my god. Nice food. You want some
And
food? He
you put that little pimp in a nice hoodie, eh?
the
He's
actually it
a
was
pug.
a total stranger bought him that. Isn't that funny? It
He
was my
said
friend's neighbor.
pug mugging. I think he's a pug muffin wrapped up in that foil right there.
Look at the way he sits. Look at his little leg he's sticking out right here. He's just so sweet. Look at that. Oh, it's like a
Oh
little
shit.
duck. Oh, babes, you're
He's
just so
beautiful.
sweet, Mama loves. Oh my God, Mama loves.
So Jessica is new to the dog life, but you have definitely jumped in, right? You're ready. You love it. You're committed.
Shelvin, what is the name of that street that everybody calls it? And it's just a fucking pain and suffering street or something by Main Street or some shit they call it. Maybe he has no
He
idea.
left. He
I
left. He'll be
watched a
back
Vice
later.
documentary on it, and it's just they have a nickname for it, and it's kind of funny.
Every time watch Vice. That's every time I tell Shells, I'm like, yo, like
The Street
they
of
have
Pain and Suffering or something. They call it that or
I said
something.
they have like fucking
Pain Street.
Narcan trees where you come from. They have the most corrupt cops in the world.
It's just people go there to find people that are missing, and they go there and they get trapped there and they start doing drugs too. It's fucked up. It's like, oh, I came here to find my daughter, and she's not the same. That's what some lady said. It was kind of sad. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's fucked
Well,
up.
think about, okay, in France, right? You're supposed to get your little love lock and hang it on the fucking fence and shit like that. It's a fool's errand. They throw those away. You know what I mean? Like it's a fool's errand. A lot of
Yeah,
what we do is,
it's a
right?
trap, bro. It's a sand trap. You
So
can
just
like you can
just
get
be
stuck.
nice. I used to work in trade shows, right? And so one of the things would be the fucking greeting card people. And the card people were so smart because they were like, if you don't give your mom, a Mother's Day card, you don't love that bitch. You know what I mean? They would be smug motherfuckers. Like they were like, "You need to buy us." You know what I mean? I used to work in that world. I became a manager in that world. Selling trade show booths and shit like that. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. Fuck everybody like that. Everybody, right? Hey, Gut Rod, how you doing? Gut Rod,
Hi,
what's up,
how are
man?
you? Do your accent, Joe.
Hey, Jessica.
What's
Gut
up?
Rod is actually going to meet people up in July, right? And I'm going.
Ooh,
You gonna go?
wait, what?
You can't get a train and go meet Gut Rod up in July?
Wait, he wants to take the train to go meet people now? It's the
No, no,
train.
you,
Now
you,
we're getting
you, you. No,
specific. It's
he's
the
gonna
fucking
he's gonna have
train.
a
You
meet
hear
up.
that?
He's gonna barbecue. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna
We're gonna make
uh
wings or something? Hot wings?
no, we have to battle on who has the best what do you call it? Egg and cheese
I'm
or
being
whatever.
invited to Gut Rat's house. He didn't
No, not
invite
egg
me.
and cheese. The deviled eggs. You gotta. He's a Satanist. You gotta make the best deviled eggs that a Satanist
If
ever
there's a
had. How
pool,
about
I'm
that?
fucking there. I'll outswim all of you. If there's a fucking pool involved, I'll go for
In
sure.
July.
Where does he
In
live
July.
again?
He said he got the pool, he got the grill, he got the drinks, he got the chillage.
How the hell
Are
am I
you
getting home
ready?
and where does he live?
You're never getting home. You're never going back home again. You're gonna be grillaged and chillaged all the way out.
Look
You're
at
never
that.
coming home. Rusty
Oh my
can cry
god.
about it. Your little
I guess
dog
my
will
dog's trying
cry.
to keep up with shelves with the jacket. See that?
Oh shit, he's gonna beat you in the swim. You've been doing like, oh shit, I'll do the butterfly on you, man. I'll do the
He probably could
butterfly.
outswim me, but maybe if it was a younger version of me, I could probably beat you. Younger version of me. Somebody
I
one time
used to
tried to
have
race
I
me when
used
that
to
back in the
have
day when I was on
older
Molly.
I had
I
my
beat their
my
ass.
sister my sisters are older than me, right, Jessica? So
Oh.
I had their friends and they were leading me in teaching me how to swim. So they were like butterfly and pull it like this and butterfly and pull it like this. So
For
I can
real.
get
It's kind of like
across that
that.
pool real quick. Real quick. Just two breaths, brother. Oh, you're gonna bring the dog too. Okay, okay. Well, that'll be good on the grill.
I'll have to get him a little life jacket because he'd probably sink like a rock because he's a pug. Pugs are like top heavy, so like the bottom half of them will float and then the other front half will just sink. This little fucker likes water though. He's a strange pug. He's not your average little dog. Little dogs usually fucking hate water, but this
What's
dog
up,
will
Ruben? You have
cry
to go to sleep.
unless it is allowed in the shower with me. It likes fucking showers, so I bring him in and I hold him under the shower and I give him a little scrub
Nice
down.
to
You
see you,
know,
Ruben. Right.
I give him a little scrub, Joe.
That's okay. I mean, what are you fucking like confessing to me? I think everything's okay. Like, don't do anything weird, you
No,
know?
I don't. Of course, if I did something weird to my dog and I violated
But
my dog,
Jesus.
I would hope that all of you would put me in a fucking cell because I would deserve one at that point. I
Well,
would never violate my little doggy. He's my little handsome man. He's my little
thank you.
guy. He
Thank you.
doesn't even have adult teeth yet. That would be just wrong.
But since my mother was a veterinarian pet, right, I only know the worst of what happened. When you talk about a dog, you talk about a breed. I only know the worst because I'm used to the ER, like basically where that's where they work, the ER of animal hospital. So I only know the worst. Nothing looks good to me. Nothing.
My friend left me money underneath her mat. I gotta go grab it, but I'm still gonna stay on here. Is that okay?
You can do whatever the fuck you
I'm
want.
staying here. I just hope you don't mind that I'm gonna be in the car for a minute.
Can you show your lady and give her a kiss?
I mean, I'm just grabbing something. She left me money under the mat. I had to go get it before someone
Yeah.
else does. You know,
Okay,
she likes
let's
to do this
expose.
thing where she won't answer her door. She puts shit under her mat for me.
Can we show your drug dealer? Give her a face pic.
No, she's just giving me money. I'm not doing any drugs.
Oh, okay, okay.
She's
Yeah, they're not
she's
really drugs,
she's
but I
not
mean,
one to
can
be
you
on
just show
camera. You
her
know what I'm
face?
saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no shit. No shit. She's probably
But
killed like
she's
four
just giving
people.
me. She's just giving me money, change from my. I bought a vape from her. I ended up with two vapes because I lost one of them. See. and then I ended up getting another one before I found the old one. I don't know if you've ever done that kind of shit, but yeah, she
Yeah,
owed me
I
some
don't, I
change.
don't, I
But
don't, I don't do drugs,
I
Jessica.
had to
I don't
break a
know nothing
50.
about
I
it.
had to break a 50, and she owes me change from the 50 because we didn't. She didn't end up going out with me. She flaked on me, so she ended up in the hospital
Sometimes I have
yesterday.
$100 bills, but I don't do drugs, so I don't
And
know
then
what you're talking about.
and then she, nah, I just do pot. It's the hardest drug I do. But she ended up flaking on me last night. She was in the hospital. I guess she had a cyst. Can cysts really hurt that bad?
Yeah, I have a permanent
What the
one
heck are
in
you
my
doing?
tail. I have a tail cyst. It's called a pilonidal cyst on the base of the spine or whatever. It's horrible, Jessica, because when I lose weight, it gets worse, you know? So when I get like healthier, oh wow, your waist has shrunk and now your tail cyst is worse. It's horrible, Jeff. It's
That's
horrible.
that's terrible. Can you tell me what he's trying to accomplish when he does this, please? Watch when he does
No,
the
I don't
pillow.
know,
Watch.
guys.
What is he trying to
Hey, what's
accomplish
up?
when he scratches at the pillow? Like he scratches at the pillow.
How you
Watch.
doing, Thomas? And I'm sorry that's too much information, but yeah, cysts they
You
can
guys
hurt.
didn't see that. I guess you missed it. He was literally scratching the pillow like it was going to do something different, but it's not. It's like, what is he trying to accomplish? This dog is strange. It
He's
just,
he's just trying to find your smell. That's all. He just loves you, Jets.
he's staring right at me, just like a stalker. Like, do you see this? He's literally like just creeping. He's wearing a
Look at how
fucking famous
stupid. Look
Mutter's
at how
being a
stupid
fucking
this looks,
weirdo.
Jessica. Look at how stupid that. Should I cut that off or whatever? It looks like fucking. You ever see Rugrats? What's that little kid with the Chucky? What is this, like Chucky hair or some
Oh my
shit? What the
god.
fuck?
Look at the little,
I gotta fix that shit, yo. I look
little
stupid.
guy. He's just little. He's
Yo,
a little
Thomas,
guy.
Tom. Hey, Thomas. How did your cruise go? How was it? And were you guys on the same cruise as fucking World of T-shirts? I don't know. He was just going to the Bahamas.
It's cool because if I plug it in the car, I can still hear you. I can talk on the audio.
Can we see your drug dealer's face?
Oh my god, she's my
Yeah, let's
friend.
do
She's
it.
not my
Let's do
drug
it.
dealer.
Let's do it.
She's one of my best friends.
Your best friend, Allie.
Why? Just because she sells me vapes? She's not that hardcore. Anyways,
Guess what I get to call mine? Our
what?
farmer. I get to call mine our farmer.
Doctor Feelgood.
No, I just call her our farmer because she's a fucking farmer. She
I
moved over to Virginia and she grew blueberries and she got accounts and now we get weed from her. But she's our farmer, guys. She's our farmer.
That's pretty cool though, bro. I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
She grows her own pot. It's pretty skilled for her. You gotta really know how to grow weed to grow decent weed. You know, you gotta have a skill. That's good.
the actual. Okay, wait. Pause. Pause, please, Jessica. Listen.
I'm listening.
Thomas. Thomas. You mean that the cruise was rough? You gotta tell me
Someone
about
get
that,
sick.
bro. No, he
Sometimes
was on a
illnesses.
cruise and he said it was very rough but fun. Was like
You
the
got sick.
actual like navigating the fucking waters rough?
Maybe someone
Is
got
that how
ill.
it went down, bro? Because that's crazy to me. Shit. I know a lady and like within our family, she's very famous for gambling. But also
Does she
within my
win though? Does she at
father's
least win?
well, within my father's connection, she's part of the intelligence community, right? Because he's Department of Defense, okay?
Well, that's cool.
So we know her in two different levels. Now she loves cruises, and like I said, the other side of her was so weather-wise. So it really was difficult, choppy waters and shit, right? So,
Yeah.
anyways, this lady that she's really affiliated with my family and stuff. Um, she was on one of those cruises that started sloshing around,
Yeah.
and like the gambling machines were flying around the room, and she was in there. She was
Ooh.
in there trying to hit,
Those are
and
heavy.
the,
Fuck that. You could die from
yo,
that.
No, well, thankfully she didn't. You know what I mean? Like, thank
Yeah,
God. But,
yeah. Bless her heart. That's fucking crazy.
but yeah. So uh, Thomas is saying that like weather-wise, it was bad. Was it choppy? Was what?
Hey Joe, you want to know something wild? This is
Anytime.
kind of irrelevant and doesn't really matter. I don't even know why I'm sharing this,
Yo,
but
Tasha, what's up? Tasha came up to say hi. Thank you.
do you remember that airplane with the door that flew off? My sister was on that aircraft with her two kids and her husband. I guess my sister's husband's hat just flew off, and I guess one of her kids' shirt just flew off of the whole guy. I guess
Right. No, I didn't know that one specifically. No,
she
but
was on it. She could have gotten a lawsuit. I don't know if she ever got money from it or what, but I guess they all sued him. Like a big group of people did. She was on that. She said it was the scariest moment of her fucking life. It's terrifying. I
hell
guess.
yeah, hell yeah. If you break an airlock
I
within,
would have stopped breathing because of my asthma. It would have been too thin of air. I wouldn't have been able to survive the air mass in the plane or whatever
I
the
can't
oxygen.
believe when I moved to this part of Northern Virginia or whatever, I had the airport in mind because it seemed like the main business that was here. And so I
Yeah.
got there. And I can't believe how much I learned at the airport, how weird they were about like every flight. Every flight they would be thinking of 9/11 or something. It was really horrible. And I can't believe how relevant it is. Like today, I talked to my dad about how they would go up to the money exchange place and make it kroner, make it dollar, make it pound, so that they could make money on exchanging and shit like that. So
Fuck
I can't
yeah.
believe how relevant it is.
It
But
stayed fresh forever because of all those people that died. It's just so many people. It was so
it did.
traumatizing because you watch videos on it. There's people jumping out of buildings. Could you imagine having to go? Do I want to burn to death or jump out of a building? Which one would you
Yeah,
rather do?
yeah, I
And
get
you got
that.
to
I
make
get
your
that.
decision in a flash. You ain't got time to sit and think about it. That's why it's so disturbing because there's so many fucking people. There was a ton of people, kids, just fucked up,
Well,
fuckery.
Tasha, over here in Virginia, today was the first really, really cold day. Like during the sunshine, it was still cold. It was still bitter.
I think I'm gonna leave the dog. I don't feel like getting
But
involved in it.
Jessica is in Oregon, so it's way different. And you're in South Africa, is that correct, Tasha? Yeah. So yeah, so Thomas had and all those heavy waves, 12-foot waves, right, at times. And do I know how that affects like a cruise ship? Not really. Obviously, you guys were on like a carnival or something good like that, right? But
Yeah.
I don't really know what that means. But geez,
It's just a
like
brand of a cruise, bro. It's just a cruise line. It's nothing special.
you've taken a cruise.
When I was a little girl, sorry, I'm trying to open my door. It's really jammed. I can't even open my own fucking front door right now. I might have to go through the garage. It's so jammed. This door is
Your
all fucked
front
up.
door is jammed. That's dangerous. I think. I think.
Well, yeah, I always like to leave them open. It's fucked up because it's so jammed. There it goes. So what I do, you know what I've been doing, Joe, to keep it from jamming and locking me out? You're gonna laugh, but it's kind of ghetto. So
Greasing it up,
I wedge like a piece of paper right here.
right?
That keeps it from jamming. That keeps me from being locked out. That little, see, watch, see. But if it
So
can lock me in. Watch, see, it locks me in here. It locks me out. It's scary. I don't know if I want to bring you. You're a whole nother devil, and you jump out and you run, and you take forever to catch. And if there was ever a cop, I'd be fucked. So I don't know if I'm taking you. Should I
yeah,
take him?
Thomas.
Yes, no.
Thomas, do me a favor, and of course, if you can, do me a favor and say hi to Hershey for me.
I'm not gonna be seeing
Because
her. I'm
I don't
literally
think
gonna
I
go under
caught
her
up
mat
with
and I'm leaving back in
her
the car.
after
I'm
you
jumping
guys
in and out.
returned.
Okay,
Jessica, come on.
what's up? I'll try. If I see her, I
I
will.
don't think that I've caught up with her since you guys have returned. A lot of people were concerned about what she was looking at. You know what I mean? So getting tossed around. Did you guys go to the actual? Here's a good question for you. Did you go to the locations that were scheduled or did you have to divert?
Wait, locations of
I'm
what?
very sorry that you fell out of bed and everything like that, but I'm also very happy that she didn't go overboard because, some people were thinking stuff like that. And I'll tell you something else because I don't think Jeff comes and comments here. When he was pulling something for me and he saw that bulldog, good Lord, or,
I'm pissed
you
off
know,
now. My dog just ripped my nose ring out of my nose.
no, no, no.
That
But he saw that pit bull. He saw that pit bull. I have a bunch of aggressive, shitty pit bulls in my neighborhood. We have shitty fucking pit bull owners and everything. And he wasn't sure, and I was like, "Oh my god, does that mean I'm gonna get attacked? Right? Does that
yeah.
mean like maybe it's gonna be okay because I get a settlement, but I have to deal with being shredded by a fucking bulldog or a pit bull?" He said, I don't know if it's a bad thing. I'm sorry that you have all those threats around, but now I figured it out because there's one pit bull in the neighborhood. It's a daughter of a friend of mine. Her name is Bella. And now she stopped dead in her tracks. She was 40 feet away from me and she stepped dead in her tracks and was looking at me. So
Huh?
it is not about a pit bull attack. It's about that pit bull admiration. There is one dog out there, and I went like this to her, like I rubbed over like Reiki, right? I said I don't really like to touch dogs, but I was like all nice to her because she had to come over and talk. So that pit bull, I believe, was just the fact that this one wants to communicate with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. No bad thing. There's no bad thing now. I'm not worried about when it's going to happen because now I get it. That Bella, that beautiful pit down there, you know, is just attracted to me. It's not a bad thing. I'm not going to get eaten. I'm not going to go to the hospital, guys. I really think I figured it out. I really do. Because I was like, one of these motherfuckers is gonna get me for real, because we have these shitty people with their shitty pit bulls. But it isn't that.
Joe,
What up?
my dog gave me a bloody nose because it ripped out my nose ring with its claw, and I'm kind of mad at him right now. I'm bleeding all over the fucking place. I'm worried this is gonna get infected. He's a little piece of shit. My nose ring came out. He fucking pulled it right out of my nose through the skin.
Your nose ring?
He's insane. Did you hear me, Joe?
Yeah, I hear you,
I'm
a hundred
pissed off
percent.
at Rusty right now. He fucked me up pretty good. Look what he did to me. He gave me a fucking. He pulled out my nose ring right out of my nose.
How'd he do that?
Because he clawed me and went wham with his claw right on my face and just pulled. It yanked it right out. I had to put it back in just now. I don't want to have to get that shit repaired. That's a whole nother devil. That's expensive too. So I have to like kind of bend it back to the way it was. I have to literally. It's like I think my whole nose is pulled through, bro, through the skin. Is it gonna go back to? Will it heal, Joe?
It'll just go ahead and seal back
Holy
up. It
shit! I've
really
always
will.
had nightmares about this kind of shit. It's like one of those things you think of and you don't
You
want
could
to
put
ever
a piece of
have
tape on
happen.
it. You could put a piece of tape on it, but it will just like go back. So,
Oh
green
shit!
apples, do they help for seasickness? I don't know. I don't know. Does that help? Is.
Little monster, I'm
Yeah,
bloody.
no, I
How am
don't
I
think
gonna
you
cover
have
up
to
all this
call the
blood? This looks
ambulance
like
for your
shit.
nose. Your nose will bleed a lot, and I don't think you need to call the ambulance, Cosmic. Right?
No, it's
Steve,
just it's gonna
right?
leave a
I don't think
nasty
so. It
scar.
bleeds
The
a lot. I've
fucker.
had that.
He pulled that all the way
Okay.
through my
Why don't
nose.
you take the jewelry out? What the fuck, Jessica? Take the jewelry out right
Uh-uh.
now.
If I have to repierce this, you know how much that hurts and how much money that is?
Re-pierce it. You got like three
No way.
days for the re-piercing. Shut up about the re-piercing. I'm so lazy. I never put shit in my
It's
ear, but I
real
have the
silver. It's
hole.
not gonna infect it. It's good jewelry. It's not bad jewelry. We're good.
Can you just take it out until you clean yourself up?
Joe,
Do
I'm
you
worried
have
it will
any
heal
witch
because if it's like
hazel?
bloody, it'll dry up and it'll
Do
scab
you have
over and
any
it'll
witch
close. I
hazel?
can't.
Do you have any witch hazel?
It'll close, Joe. I can't. It'll close. It'll close. I gotta
Good,
leave it
good,
in.
good.
It'll still heal, won't it? It
Take
will.
the fucking jewelry out. How fucking vain are you?
I'm the worst, Joe.
Take
Real.
it out. Take the
No.
fucking jewelry out. Give
No
yourself
way.
3 days. Good
It's
lord.
fine. It's fine. It's not even bleeding now.
You don't need to
Cartilage
call
goes
the
back pretty quickly.
ambulance. Super glue it, he said, you know?
It's fine, y'all. Don't panic. We're good. I'm just kind of mad at him now. Is all.
Oh, I love
Anyway.
green apples, like what do you call it, Granny Smith and shit like that.
See, it's not even bleeding no more. Anyways.
I know
Hello,
it's
fucking
hilarious,
devil.
right?
No, you're not coming. Now I'm pissed at you. Fuck no, you ain't
No,
coming. Hell no.
Tasha's totally right. We're absolutely hilarious, Jessica. Bunch of
I am hella
absurdists.
vain though. I just don't want to pay in for another piercing. If it closes up, Joe, I have to pay for a whole other one. Go
Get the
on.
fuck out of here. I got
I'm
my
serious.
eyebrow pierced for $30. Who
It's okay.
gives a fuck? You want to pay again, you know?
Expensive.
You see it? You see my eyebrow ring? No, I don't have one. And it did close, but it took time. You can take your damn jewelry out for 3 days and nothing's gonna happen.
I
Put
mean,
an
well,
ice
it
pack
would if
on
I
it
knew
or
it
some
wasn't gonna
duct
go
tape.
back. The hole wasn't.
Tasha wants to say something. Can you say
What's up?
something? You can say whatever you want. You already did, Tasha. How's it going? Say it.
Damn, this thing
We got
froze up on
14
me.
likes. We got 14 likes, Jessica. We're doing
This
so
thing
great.
froze up on
Somebody's gonna
me.
take it back. Jessica, Tasha wants to say something. Can we listen?
Yeah,
All right, I'll be quiet.
it's literally fucking frozen though.
That's okay. We can still hear.
There it goes.
You're good. Tasha, say anything you want. Blonde, just Jessica, I will propose that Tasha says blondes just, and I believe the answer is coming.
Are dumb as fuck. Woo!
Blondes just can't remove their damn earrings. No, no, that's not the answer.
That's true.
They're just very funny. So it means that Jessica, when you're in the house, you make everything funner because you're even funner and funnier
I just can't believe my
because
phone
of your
survived all these falls. It's fallen so many
because
times
of
on the
your
floor.
blonde.
Ugh. I didn't bring my credentials, so hopefully I don't get fucked with by a cop. That'd be really bad.
Oh shit! Hey, Thomas, they made you take out your nipple piercing because of MRE. Oh shit! You know MRI. I mean, excuse me, magnetic resonance imaging. So it's funny, Taro Thomas. One time they were putting me in that tube, right? And they were like, "Take off your medal," and I forgot, you know. And so the whole time they're like, "Don't move," and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is going to like seize to my skin." You know, I had a piece of metal on my chest, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's going to seize to my skin. It's going to be horrible," or whatever. It wasn't even this one, but hey,
Yay, I can hear you.
cool. You used to be a
Oh,
blonde. Blondes have more fun. I used to be a blonde. I was a blonde for a long time. But yeah, that's funny, Taro, because look, I was in a worse spot, I would think. Not do you just make me remove it? It's like, oh, I fucking fucked up. I forgot to remove it. This thing is going to singe itself to my body. It's going to become my new twin. It's going to give me very bad ideas. It's going to evilly influence me. I didn't know what was going to happen, bro.
it'll heal. It'll heal.
What does a blonde say when you blow in their ear?
I don't know.
Thanks for the refill, airhead. Well, I don't know. I
Silly.
don't know what I was wearing at the time. Yes, that was a stainless that I threw off. But I don't know what I was wearing at the time. I just forgot, you know. Cuz I never my father says, "Don't wear it on your sleeve." So I said, "Can I wear it around my neck?" And he was like, "Sure, but don't wear it on your sleeve." So I don't know what that piece of metal was, but I was so scared that I forgot to say anything or whatever cuz it wasn't out, it wasn't public, you know, whatever.
I'm actually shocked how easy that was to pull through my entire nose.
I know, and we have this like, what are you walking to your car, beating up your drug dealer, and getting under your?
I was literally holding Rusty, and he pawed me in my face and fucking scratched right through my nose, like the fucking ring got hooked onto his claw because he needs to get his claws trimmed. And
Oh,
he just
you want to
pulled
get your
right through
haircut
the
short?
nose.
I was a blonde, just for shock value or whatever. I was like one of those bleach heads or whatever. But
Oh,
yeah, you
really?
want to get cut? Yeah,
Tell
I
him how
did
much
that.
it burns your head. Tell him how much it's fucked. It's like burning for. It's like being tortured for the fun of it. You know. Beauty
I
at
have
what cost, right?
I have very dark hair. I wouldn't say black. Yeah, it is black.
So
It's
it
fucking
turned like
black.
orange, right?
No, listen. So this is what I had to do, Jessica. So it is black. My hair is fucking black. I'm 46 years old, and that's natural right there. So I have grays, obviously, but fucking that's black. So
Yeah.
this is how I did it, Jessica. I didn't want to
Do
look
you
like
dye your
Ronald
hair?
McDonald. I didn't want to do it like Ronald McDonald, though, right? So this is what I did. I bought the It was called like the frost and tip, right? Where you're
Yeah.
supposed to put a cap on and pull them out, and you just frost your tip twice.
Yeah.
Frost and tip twice. That's how I got to be platinum. You know what I mean? I couldn't do it naturally. It would go orange and shit. So I had to do frost and tip and just do the whole thing twice. And
Wow.
it smelled like shit. But hey. Yeah, they were highlights, but I did it all the way. Twice.
You gotta do what
Because
you
I didn't
gotta
want
do
to be
because it will
orange.
turn orange the first time. If you're lifting from a dark color, it's gonna go to an orange no matter who you are or what you want.
That's why I
You
did
gotta
it
do a
twice.
few
And then
processes.
I also have highlight shampoo that's purple.
Yeah, that'll
I don't
lighten it
know
up
how
too.
that works or whatever, but
It
I'm a
counteracts the
fucking
orange for some reason.
I might as well have my barber's license, okay? I
It
know
can
all
also
that
be a
shit.
blue shampoo. I've never tried blue, but
I use
blue
purple.
works.
I use purple.
I like purple too. That's what I got.
Yeah.
The conditioner, it does no good. It's the same damn. It dries your hair out just like the shampoo does. It's really silly that they tried to make a conditioner out of purple. It just doesn't. It doesn't
Jessica,
moisturize your hair like it should.
I love my hair. This is my natural hair. There's no shampoo, there's no conditioner. Conditioner fucking never. Sometimes I'll use shampoo, but I will
Hey Joe,
never
I
use
got a
conditioner.
question. Do you dye
Yo,
your
what up?
hair?
No, it's this. I dye my beard. I dye my beard below here.
You don't have hardly any fresh color black, bro. Like you're young.
It's black
That's
over
really
here.
if you really don't touch your hair, if you really
I
don't,
don't
you're
touch
telling
my
the
hair.
truth.
Never. I've never
That's
done anything
incredible.
above here. Never done anything above here.
That's incredible. You're lucky. A lot of guys probably aren't that lucky.
Because I'm 46 and I'm beautiful.
Because you live a stress-free life, obviously. You must not have a lot to worry about.
Yeah, Tasha, I'm 46, but
Maybe
no,
it's
it's not
just good
about
genetics.
stress
Maybe you have really
free.
good
It's just
genetics. You're blessed.
yeah.
You're a blessed person. You ain't gonna see every guy out there with just flat dark hair like what you got. You got no gray.
I
I'm seeing it from
remember
what I see.
Jessica. Speaking of that, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the truth because you said any guy out there.
You're gonna
When
get a
I
lot of
was,
haters that are
I'll
jealous.
tell you what. I'll tell you the truth. When I was about 23 years old, right, I was beautiful, right.
Joe.
But
I believe it. I believe it.
one time I went to this place and the guy was hanging outside and he had a little longer hair and he had a little soft shirt on. And I was like, that motherfucker is more beautiful than me. And I was sad. I was sad. I was
Oh.
like, that guy looks like a fucking Greek statue with his longer hair and his soft ass shirt. So, but I was beautiful back in those days. And what I used to do, I used to walk up to the fucking thing, walk up to the mall or whatever, and some lady would open the door for me, and I'd be like, "Thank you." I would wait. I would wait
That's
until
awesome.
somebody saw my beautiful self and let me in. But when I saw that guy, and he was just sitting there blowing bubbles and shit,
I might have to
more
get fucking
beautiful
tested
than
for
me.
tetanus now because my dog fucked my face up.
Your dog doesn't have
or
Tetris.
whatever, or bacteria, skin bacteria staph or whatever is what they call it, right?
Yeah, yeah. I used to work in a deli,
And you get a
Thomas.
flesh-eating disease from
I
that.
used to work in a deli, Thomas, and above it was a boutique, and that was like what'd you say, the gay men? Yeah. So
The
I
gay
got a
men.
toner from them. I got a toner from them, which was periwinkle, because they thought I
Oh,
should have that. And
bougie.
yeah, yeah, I was about 19 then, but I was beautiful. These were the old days, man. Beautiful up to like 24 or whatever. I ain't nothing now.
Whatever. It's all eyes of the beholder. Isn't that what they say?
I guess, man. The beekeeper.
So everyone has their own view of what's beautiful, right?
A beer or a
So
coffee?
you're probably
Let's take.
beautiful to people still. There's those who still think Joe's beautiful, I'm sure.
I know they do. I know. I know.
There you go. That's the
Yeah,
spirit.
those poor beautiful fools. Yeah.
I just want
Oh, you'll have a
alcohol. Should I
mixtape?
stop? I don't have my wallet on me though. I would get some, but I didn't. I left it at home. Maybe I ought to go grab some.
We've been watching this weird show right here where it looks like you beat up a bunch of empty film like for like
What?
20 minutes, or it looks like you're playing an empty beta tape or something. We see all these scratches, but it's been like 20 minutes of
What?
that. So you can do whatever you want. I don't see
Hold on. I'm
you. I
sorry.
don't
I'm
know what
just
you're
driving.
doing.
Look.
You never had looks. Wow. Isn't that a good way to approach it? I never felt like I was in the competition, therefore I'm not bothered by aging. What a way to look at it, dude. I've never looked at it. My mother was a very shallow person. That's why like
Aww.
aesthetics and looks mean so much. But that's okay. When her mother was laying down in the casket
You don't want to
and
just
I
let
put
yourself go. I agree with her.
and I put my arm around my mother, and I said, "You know what? Your mother looks great." That's exactly what my mother wanted to hear. She felt so good
Oh,
about that. You know what I mean? So there's a
yeah,
benefit to it if you understand. Mom, what do you really care about? Your mom looks great. She looks beautiful. She's nice in there, and it just brought her up.
oh,
Now, her mother's cousins came to my mother's funeral, right?
yeah,
And my mother, being like an organ donor and being like a week and a half later when she's having her viewing, right?
yeah,
Her body was empty. They took out everything they could. And so
yeah,
I saw these cousins worry about my mom, like, what the hell happened? You know what I mean? But
yeah,
I already know what like funeral prep is, where they stick like cardboard up in your face, and you know what I mean? Like they do that, and it's been
yeah. They can.
longer than it should be. And so for them, I tried to help my own sister out, right? Because my sister was there, and my sister was
Yeah,
so traumatized by it. But my mother, it's basically like a heart arrhythmia, right? She died in 3 fucking minutes. She spazzed out. And she took one breath after she went unconscious. Good for her, man. Good
oh
for
wow.
her. Because my mom
She was really
she was
tired.
on vacation. She never would have come back home and wanted to change her lifestyle to be like, you know what? You got a heart problem. We got to do this. So the fact that that happened, and my sister being like sort of stung that I had to see it, my sister was thinking. And when I found those
Yeah,
cousins of my grandmother and I pushed them over because they were like, what happened to her? And I was like, now it's time to share that story, sister, you know,
uh-huh.
so that you have that purpose in life and you have that story
That
to
drive,
share with these people who are
that
so concerned
journey.
because they don't understand. They don't, and they know, being my own grandmother's cousins, they know their time is near, whether anything. They've already outlived expectations.
I just want
So
to say thank you so much, Joe, for being a part of this journey we call life.
I love
For
life.
me,
I love life. It's nice to have you in. It's so funny. Look what Brian wrote for me when he gave me his uh test pressing. He says, "Thanks for being." What does it say? Thanks for being
thank
alive
you
the
for
same as.
being a friend.
Thanks for living the same time as. Thanks
I
for
got a
living
question
the
for you,
same
Joe.
time as me.
Have you ever seen what an American nutria looks like?
It's one of those fucking weird squirrels and shit. I don't know what
I took a
nutria
picture
are.
of a couple. They were this little couple, and they were just so cute. There were two of them, all huddled next to each other in front of my friend's house. It was
They're like
so
little
cute.
squirrels and shit. I don't know what
They're like
nutria
oversized
are.
rats with these big.
When Irish eyes are smiling. I don't know if you froze, Jess. You cool? You look like a ghoul now, though. We got a scary picture of. Maybe I'm dead. I mean, my channel. Excuse me. I know I'm not dead, and I'm sorry that I missed what you guys were saying, but you guys are just hanging with each other. Keep hanging with each other.
So you've
Keep
seen an
being
American
chat, chat.
nutria?
Keep being chat, chat. Take care, Tasha. We'll talk to you as soon as possible.
That's good. I really hope I'm not locked out
Of your
of my
own
house.
home.
My door will fucking jam.
It's not a drug dealer. It's my friend.
It is my friend, actually.
I know. I know.
She lives right across the river in Gladstone, where that documentary was filmed about the kids that did marijuana because they have
Yeah,
cancer, the
you
ones that are
told me
dying.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, actually.
That's wild. That's wild.
I'm literally in Gladstone.
I've I've
Wherever.
I've wondered about it because my children, they're autistic. So I've wondered about it. I've kind of asked a little bit, but I'd like to share weed with them or whatever. And the boys are now in their 20s or over 20 or whatever. So. But they don't care. Like they're
Jeff
cool.
is
They don't
happy.
need that shit. But I just wondered, like maybe that'll cool down some of your hot streaks. 'Cause I'm a person that, unlike Anton, I don't punch myself in the face, but I would because I cope. You know what I mean? Before I do that, so
For
I
real.
wonder. I wonder if it would make him cool, if it would chill him out. But here I go. Speaking of chill him,
Chill 'em, chill 'em. Dill 'em, dill 'em. Hey, don't get bit by chiggers.
yep, I've done that a lot, man. They
You've gotten
they
bit by a
also have.
chigger?
Yeah, and no-see-ums. They call them no-see-ums too.
Why? Because that sounds too racist, kind of.
No, they call them no-see-ums because you don't see them do it. You know what I mean? But
That's
yeah,
true.
those
That's true.
little things in the brush and in the wheat or whatever that you get bit by, those are the chiggers and the yeah.
They're basically like ticks, but they're not deadly like ticks. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. They kind of look like ticks. They almost look like little ticks. I don't
I
know. I've never
I
seen
don't
one. Never
know. I
even
mean,
heard of one.
I can barely see them. They look like fruit flies to me. They're very
Oh, really? They're
small.
that small?
I
I thought
think
they were
so.
like
Yeah.
mites that go under your skin, kind of. You know what I'm talking about? What are the kind of bugs that go under your skin and they'll live under your skin and they'll like feed off you? What is that? And it's itchier than
Oh
shit.
shit,
Is that scabby? What is that?
Jessica. Um, apparently, they're talking about the government apparently admitted to the fact that we have aliens from the sea or whatever right now. You know what I mean? So I don't
Yeah,
know.
everybody was tripping. Everybody's tripping.
They're tripping. So
Fucking tripping.
If you get a bunch of bumps and you don't know why, it's probably those chiggers, those damn
Oh, they
chiggers.
said that there's aliens here now, and they're like arrived or some shit. They're like here. It's so
I was
fucking
just
crazy.
like, when somebody told me that, and I was like, well, did they interview any of them? Like, did they talk to them?
That's
Because when I
ridiculous.
think
Like,
of
yeah,
aliens or even demons, right? My
they
thing is
probably
like,
are demons.
well, maybe they're the same thing or whatever. But my
Yeah,
thing is like,
creepy.
what do those motherfuckers smell like? I don't want to be anywhere near them because I know, like, I'm very sensitive, right? And if I
Yeah.
don't like you, it's because I don't like how you smell, probably.
Uh
You
oh. Uh
know
oh.
what I mean?
So I better not hang
So,
out with you if I'm stinky.
well, and I'm just saying, like, well, no, you could be stinky, but if it's your smell and you smell good, I like you. But if you're like some fucking greasy demon or alien or whatever,
Greasy demon.
whatever you smell
You're
like,
funny. You're
I'm
funny.
sure it's horrible. Like I don't want to go anywhere near that sort of can of
People that have
barbarian.
BO that smells like Whoppers.
Whoppers, onion and ketchup.
Smells like it, kinda. You know, it's like chicken noodle soup, but with onions in there.
A lot of
Basically,
people smell like onion and ketchup. They really
they
do.
do. They smell like fucking Whopper, like ass, kinda. It's like ew.
Yeah.
Go eat some more Whoppers, assholes. Because like they eat
Carol,
onions. People like
Carol
eat
Your Way
onions. They're gonna
says
smell
they've
like
always
garlic.
been here. They
I
have
heard that
always
if you
been here.
eat, I heard that if you eat like onion, celery, like if you eat garlic, it'll like go out in your sweat. I guess. Is that true?
Yeah, I
So is
do
that
smell
true?
like
If I eat a bunch of flowers and strawberries, am I gonna smell like fruit? If I were to go eat a mango, am I gonna smell like a fucking mango?
Okay, so I drink malt liquor every time, right? So in order to
Yeah.
make malt liquor, you make a beer and you add a malt syrup to up the alcohol because it's more sugar. So I'll tell you what that smells like when yeah, I have onion pits. I'm a garlic eater. I'm a Italian. But
Hey,
what
it happens. If
happens?
you're
What
at home and
happens?
you're not hurting nobody, fuck them.
But what happens with my malt liquor? I'll tell you what it smells like when it processes through your body.
Okay.
Blueberry.
Weird.
Blueberry. I
That is
smell like
fucking funky.
blueberries because of the heavy sugar in that
Yeah.
shit.
The
I
alcohol.
smell
Yeah.
like blueberries all the time.
That is so crazy.
Blueberries
Ew.
and garlic. Not like you would eat that together. But
Uh,
accept me.
my dog's poop smells like fried chicken. Like smells like trans fat, like fried food or something. It's nasty. It almost
I
smells like fried.
always I always
What's that?
smell fried chicken in the store and it smells like it's gonna be good. And
Yeah.
then the problem is when I taste it, it's too salty. So I
Why
don't
tastes
think
like
I
dog
can
food?
smell salt. I don't think I can smell salt.
It smells okay. So my dog's poo. So imagine if you were to take pepperoni pizza, like really greasy
He probably
pepperoni
smells like a
pizza,
fucking onion ring from what you're telling me. It smells like an
and then
onion
deep
ring.
fry the pizza. If you were to deep fry a slice of pepperoni pizza, it's kind of
Yeah.
what his poop smells like. It's fucking nasty.
It sounds like onion rings. I would call that like an onion
It
ring
does. It has
smell.
an oniony. It's like a fried smell. It's fucking gross. It's
Right.
almost like a fried cheese. It's got like a pepperoni scent. It's like a fried meat for sure. It's like, ew. What is he eating? I don't feed him anything crazy.
You didn't give
I don't
him
know
any
why.
bologna or whatever. You didn't
I
give him
give him
bologna or salami or anything nasty like that.
shit will smell from anything. I think. I don't know. It's just because it's puppy. It's puppy fucking shit. You know.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm telling you,
When they're
man.
young, they stink. You know.
Blueberries, Jessica. It's so weird. It's so weird.
My mom is so gross. She'll let the dog shit. She'll let the shit like dry up for like a week and then pick it up later. It's like, ew, just pick it up now. The longer it sits there, it's just gonna get in the air and then you'll breathe it in. It's fucking gross. I pick it up right away. I don't let that shit linger in my house. Hell no.
She left though. Where does she live right now?
You know what's really La Quinta? You know what's
La
really
Quinta.
strange
Oh.
though? Like my spare room has like a cigarette smell. It almost smells like somebody's been living in there, but nobody's been in there. So who the fuck would it be? It smells like somebody else has been in my house. I don't smoke nicotine. Why do I smell like a slight cigar smell? Like in my spare room. It's weird.
Oh
It's almost
shit.
like,
You got people in the walls, maybe? You got
do you
people in
think
the wall.
Okay, can I tell you about a really odd dream that I
They
once
call
had? I
them
had a really
froggers. Don't they call them froggers when they hide in your walls?
froggers or like squatters. So
I'll
listen,
tell you what, man. Oregon is fucked up. You got problems that we don't have over here.
yeah. So
You
it's
got
like against
problems.
the law in most places to do what they do out here. They fuck people over, the bums. So guess what? I had this really odd.
Methamphetamine, right? Methamphetamine drives everything, right?
Like earlier, like last year, I had this really odd dream. I want to tell you about the dream I had. It was the strangest dream, most random, weird dream. I had this dream because I have this attic. So get this, I have an attic in my house with a ladder that you can pull down from the closet. I've never been in my attic once ever. I've never been in it. I've never had a need to go in it.
Never had a need to go in it. Shit. I hope we didn't lose you, Jess. Maybe everybody else can hear you, right? I'll be hanging in. I'll be hanging in for a few. We can't hear you, Jess, I think. Hello? What up, kid? I'll do the classic move. Jessica! I'll do the classic move. You ready? Back up, girl. Back up, girl. She wants to be famous. It's weird.
No, I'm not.
God. Be nice, be nice. All right, Jessica, we'll do the classic move. If you guys can hear me, hey, Jessica, why don't you let yourself down and then come back up?
I can hear you now. It was like not letting me hear you for some reason. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, you went all paused off from what I could hear, so I don't know.
That was crazy. I don't know. The aliens stole our technology again.
They
My
say
bad.
they say they're USOs. They say because I was like, what? Wait a minute. I'm. Why do you have my volume turned up? I'm bouncing everywhere over there.
Sorry, I literally am in the car. It's I got you on the speaker on the dashboard.
You're in the bar?
I'm in my car. I got you on the hands-free speaker. You know what I'm saying? How it
Oh,
converts
okay.
it. It's only gonna be for the next 5 minutes. I swear.
Okay. Is it all good, daughter? Why don't you take the goddamn jewelry out? I really don't understand.
I
It's not
might.
gonna
I might.
close up in a
I
day.
might.
I'm still
Just
echoing.
needs to
I'm
be
still
plugged into the
echoing.
plug,
I'm turned
actually.
up on your phone or whatever.
Can we see? Is it better?
Let yourself down and then
Is that
come
better if
back
I turn
up.
it the fuck
That's the
down?
classic. Like let yourself down, come back up.
Fine,
Let's see
fine,
if
fine,
it.
fine. Okay, I will in 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Cool. Cool.
10
Cool. Cool.
minutes.
No problem. I'll be quiet. So it's possibly bouncing around because I'm turned up too loud on that other side. That's all I'm trying to say. Uh, let's see what happens here. Here what do we do? Like shit, I don't remember on YouTube. Uh, she's still side by side. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I forgot. I guess that's something I better learn, man. Uh, if you have a side by side and you have to abandon it, what do you do? Leave the whole thing? I didn't think about that till right now, right? Shit. Well, that's a new consideration I'm going to have to ponder because basically, on her own time, on her own terms, she left. So that means if I do run into trouble on a side by side with somebody on YouTube, which I'm not foreseeing, but it could happen. Thank you for the likes. I can't just X them out, I guess. So I would have to kill the whole stream. That's kind of weird. That's something I didn't think of. That's something I would have to do preemptively without knowing whether it was the right thing to do or not. Losing all my audience again. Jesus. Anyways, those are new considerations. Yeah, Chucky from the Rugrats franchise. Yes. Chonga de mum dum blom. Yeah, my son just came in. I had to show him the stuff that we've picked up today for Thanksgiving and what. Look at that fucking shit. I have like a weird Chucky pick, eh? Whatever. Whatever. I'll deal with it. I'll love it. Thank you for the likes. Jessica says she'll be back in a few, but she also brought up that, I couldn't just nix her out. So I don't know, man. Does that mean I have to kill the whole stream if somebody goes on that side of that? Weird. Never thought of it before. Good thing to learn, within the first few months here. I'm just trying to get through the first few months. Yo, yeah, that was kind of wild with all that big, big P shit and all that. But I meant it. You know what I mean? I fucking meant it. Go ahead, take it. Enjoy. Yo, Jessica.
What's up?
Not too much. You sound a little bit muted, but at least you're here and I'm not bouncing. I hate
Is it
that shit.
better?
I don't know.
You don't
I'm
know.
still
You can't.
bouncing. Why you got the volume turned up or something?
I dropped my phone. It could be because it's broken.
Yeah.
If I absolutely have to switch to my iPad, I could, but I hate my fucking iPad.
You
Does
sound
it
good
help if I
right
turn you
now.
down
You
a little bit?
don't
Is
have
that
to.
better?
You don't have to. You sound great right now. You sound good.
If I hold really still, it helps.
Yeah, you sound good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I may have to migrate upstairs. It might be just a minute.
Uh-oh.
Call me. Fuck. My friend out here who lives out in Oregon won't, in real life, will not stop calling me. Keeps interrupting
Oh,
all the
yeah.
fucking videos. Probably why it's doing that. Could be exactly why it's doing that, for all we know.
Why is he calling you? What's up? What's up?
Cause it's Tommy Williamson. That's just what he does. He's a veteran. Or was one. He's kind of different. You know what I'm saying?
Is he a police officer or
No,
like a
he
fake
was once
one?
a Marine. He's not now.
Hmm.
You feel me? This phone is so fucked up. Cause I dropped it for the thousandth time tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Why is
It's
it
my
so
fault.
slippery? What's wrong with your phone?
It's just I dropped it. It's already cracked. It was busted.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see if it does anything. If I just, what will help is if I push that like camera back button, but the button's not lighting up for some reason. Okay, I'll have to rejoin. Hold on, I'll recap.
Right on, right on. No problem. But I can't see you. like I said, what is the option? You can't kick them down, right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to fucking figure that shit out. Remove guest, remove. Yeah. Okay. You can remove guest. Okay. Now we're cooking with G ass. Now we're starting to figure shit out. Remove guest. Why not? Who wouldn't? Everybody, have a good time. See you later. Smelling of blueberry, garlic, and the future. Yeah. Put your sideways and look like you're falling. Yeah.
Woo, I know, I can't help it. It's just the way the tripod is, unless I want to have it fall down.
Oh shit.
That's just the
Here
way
we
it
go.
is. I'm sorry. Can you still talk to me sideways?
Oh hell yeah. We're
I'm
good.
talking sideways to you, Joe. What are you gonna do about it?
We're
What are you
good. We're
gonna do
good.
about
I'm gonna do this. Can you see me?
it? I can't because there's too many people talking and it's covering it. And then there's that red circle that has that weird little like icon in the middle saying I can't use my phone like that. And the phone's all cracked to hell and back, so I can hear you. I can hardly see you. I can kind of see you. I can see your blue hue of a light that's on your ceiling. I can see your ceiling. So if you were to like throw a gang sign up above your head like this, I could probably see it. Throw up them gang signs, Joe.
I'll
Yeah, I
throw
can
up
see
the
that.
shocker. Here we go. It's just the shocker.
Is it hotter than shit in here? I'm an idiot. I left the fucking candle going. Wow, that could have really been bad.
So
Oh.
Jessica, I can't change orientation in my phone. I tried to do it. It said no, you can't do it. So I gotta go ahead and yeah, there you go. Now you're perfect.
I have to hold it though. You know what I
I
could do?
gotta go,
You know what I
but I
could
gotta
do?
go ahead. I gotta go and find out how to do that.
You know what I could do is just do this. You can still look at me sideways, but I have this thing too. Hold on. I'll just have to do it the way I always do and go over here. This thing
So
turns
you
into a
made it back
tripod.
home. What's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna leave, Jessica, very soon.
You're gonna leave?
Yeah, but if you go up on your channel, I'll go talk to you over there.
There. That
Okay.
light just turned off by itself. That was crazy. Oh no, Rusty did it. Fucked up the cord. Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah, it's like fucking. It's like Christmas already.
Rusty. Rusty,
I thought it was like
Rust.
that, more of that paranormal shit, like with your
Don't
pulse and
leave
lights
me.
and
I'm
all
just about to crack a monster open and smoke a little vapor vape.
that. I have to leave. I have to.
Why? What time is it here? Actually, already 10. Jeez, I thought it was like 7.
It's
Jesus.
1:22. It's
You're kidding. It's
1:22
already that late out there?
in the East Coast.
Jeez.
I've been on for 3 hours and 43 minutes, Jessica. Have you ever seen me on for 3 hours and 43 minutes?
Yeah, I think I've seen you on for like 4, 5,
No,
maybe
I did five the most. I did five once, maybe.
once.
Yeah. I don't do that
Oh.
shit. I don't do that shit. I try to
Maybe Gut
screw them
Rod's
up.
live. Maybe there's other fucking activity. I doubt it though. You're the only like entertainment I got on here.
I'm the
Don't
only
leave me. You're my
guy that
only entertainment.
I'm the only guy that's cool and has a show or whatever. But whatever. No, there's plenty of shit out there. Put on your Blu-ray player,
But it's
Jess.
not Joe G,
Go watch Big P.
the hater. I don't want to watch no hater. He's just a hater that raps.
He's only 22
Australian.
years old, man. He's just a fucking child. He doesn't know shit.
True. You can't really
He
get
doesn't
mad. You
know
got to
shit.
consider the source. You feel me?
How do you get mad at, like,
A
a
child.
fucking armadillo running around? You know what I mean? You can't get mad at somebody with no understanding.
True that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's
Don't
just
be
a
sorry.
baby. He's a baby.
But he's also a hater. If he's a baby, he's also a hating baby.
He just said, "I'll never be your friend." Like it's supposed to hurt. And I'm like, you know what hurts?
I'll never be your friend. That's what he'll
I'll
say.
never be your friend.
Your friend.
Whatever, man.
Your a bloody friend.
Whatever. I'll never be your friend, love. But whatever, it's all good. Jessica, hit that, hit that. Cheers. I do have to go, okay?
Oh, you're making me sad.
Uh, I'm sorry. But, we'll see each other soon.
Okay.
All right? And go ahead and, do your channel. I can say hi.
I guess I'll
I'm
just go
not
on
going to be
mine.
on
I guess I
camera
can do
anymore.
that. I already have makeup
Remember
on.
this? Remember this? I
Nobody ever
can't
goes
promote
on
the
mine. Hey,
night
everybody,
off.
would you please go on my channel?
Everybody go on her channel.
Please?
Jessica Ralston 211.
Please,
Everybody.
everybody?
YouTube.com/@ Jessica Ralston 211. Everybody sub up.
There's only one
Watch.
viewer.
I know all of them. All of them. Don't ever be like that. Like one of these dudes was like, "Hey, who you talking to?" When I had like 8 viewers, and I was like, "I'm talking to everybody," and he was like, "I want to be a live streamer," and I was like, "Well, you already failed like lesson one. Keep talking. 4 times that many people will watch this shit tomorrow. You know what I mean? Just
I
keep
feel you.
talking. Be cool. Have fun. Have fucking fun. If this isn't fun, close your account.
We've only been talking for 5 fucking minutes.
Whatever. Anyways, I was a big hater today. I'm sure everybody else, like, unsubscribe or whatever.
Yeah, right. I
But go
didn't.
watch
I'm
Jess.
good.
Go watch Jess. See you soon.
Everybody watch Jess.
Everybody watch Jess.
I'm
Jessica
not drunk at
Ralston
all.
211. And watch Nancy.
Nancy is not active. She is a new
Oh,
YouTube rookie. She doesn't know how to use it. I
she
have
was
to
on
force her. I have to bug
yesterday.
her.
She was on yesterday. That's
I
pretty
was
good.
trying to get
That's
her. She
pretty
only
good.
knows how to join my lives. If I send her a link, I have to walk her through it. She's just oblivious. She doesn't know what the hell's going on.
At
She
least she
didn't
was
come
up.
back up either like she said she would.
At least she's up. And you know what?
Right?
Jeff, if you really saw a pit bull in the cards from me,
Oh, we
I'm
got
so
2 viewers
glad it
now,
was
Joe.
Bella.
Somebody's here to see
No,
you.
I'm so glad it was the nice one. It was the nice dog. It's not gonna eat me. It just wanted to see me.
Wants to see you. It's hungry like a wolf. Do you know Pearl Jam?
No, but I know Rio, like Duran Duran,
Hungry
Hunger Like the
like a
Wolf. I got that
wolf.
shit. All right, Jess, I gotta go. No, I hate Pearl Jam. I mean, they're okay. See you soon. I hate the '90s.
Okay.
I hate the '90s. Fuck 'em.